You're now tuned in to the number one podcast. I give you New Wave Shop Talk, Shop Talk, Shop Talk. New Wave Shop Talk, New Wave, New Wave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. New Wave, New Wave.
Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. All these them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.
You're now tuned in to the number one podcast.
All right, for sure. Welcome, man. New Wave Shop Talk, episode 49. You know what I'm saying?
That Tony Richardson, Chris Sales, man. You know.
Oh, okay.
Chris Sales, the pitcher.
There it
The
is.
picture, yeah, number 49.
Let's go, man. I'm the host,
go.
Dina Boy Juice.
Or we could say the 49ers episode.
Yee! You feel me?
Nah, man.
You feel me? 49ers episode, man. We done reeled
Why
off
would you-
like
why would you
we done
say
reeled
that?
off like 4 or 5 straight on y'all asses.
How you gonna say something like that? He know he gonna agree to that.
You know I'm agree to that. You
Hey,
feel me?
well,
That's his
you know,
type, though.
Hey,
Man.
I mean,
Couldn't
you
think of
know,
nothing.
I'm the host, Dina Boy Juice, man. And to my right, we got.
SD, Pasadena, Sean, it's all the same.
And to my left, we got.
Oh, we got Tony touching it.
Tony touching the motherfucking building.
Been absent a little bit, but I'm
That's
back.
right, man. Both of y'all was absent, man. So we got to see how y'all Thanksgiving was, man. We're going to start with you, S. How was your Thanksgiving, bro?
Man, I had a really good Thanksgiving, man. Minus, you know, I didn't get to see my kids. What I seen for Christmas, but other than that, we had a great time. You know, me and my lady. Actually, Dylan was there. I didn't get to see Hassan and Leia. You know,
It seemed like it was a mellow Thanksgiving, wasn't it?
it really was, man. It was really cool. It was, man, and I kind of liked it like that. Not to be a big spectacle and have a bunch of people. It was really cool.
It was
man.
mellow everywhere I went.
I had to work the next day, so you know.
Oh, you worked on that Friday?
Yeah, I worked on that Friday.
God damn.
That's the one thing about having a new gig, man. You know.
You got to be present.
I love it though. I can't front.
Right.
I can't front. You know,
Okay.
it's different. It's not like it was, but you know, I had carte blanche. I've been there for so long. And, you know, holidays and things like that. You know, I didn't have to request or do anything because it was just natural. But now, you know, I'm finding myself. Even last week, you know, even Monday. You know, I had to work. I didn't get off until 10, you know, but
Right.
this is what I got to do right now to prove myself. So.
Oh, yeah. Prove that they paid the right person.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
money,
yeah,
you know what I'm
definitely,
saying?
definitely.
Yeah,
So, you know,
understandable.
and I got responsibilities, and I love what I do. So, you know, I hate missing being here, but no, if I miss, it's only gonna be because of work or I'm not feeling well. You know,
Amen.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Tony Touch, how was your Thanksgiving, bro?
Oh, my Thanksgiving was blessed, man. Blessed. This is blessings everywhere I went. I do rounds. You know what I mean,
How many plates you pick up?
I had about four plates. 4 plates. I just finished off my last plate probably like yesterday or day before yesterday. So, you know, got rid of all that. But it was wonderful. I left here. I went to not Fontana. That's why I said it was mellow. Usually I
Right.
go to Fontana and hang out with my daughter and her family. But
Right.
shot straight to LA, cousin's house. Then went to my son's mother's house.
Okay.
Wrapped back around. Stopped at another cousin's house. So about 4 plates on the way off.
You had a good day.
That's
Yeah,
good,
day.
man.
Mama
got to
cooked
see
the breakfast with no hog.
On the
And
real.
then another thing, I didn't even have nothing to drink. This is probably the first Thanksgiving I didn't have nothing to drink.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How did that feel?
It was wonderful, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
That
It
shit,
wasn't weird.
That
I
should
mean-
let you know that you don't need the alcohol to have a good time, too.
Exactly,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
That's what it
Yeah.
is, like a mind over matter. You know what I mean? And it was just, and it was no different. You know what I mean? It was just, it was the same. Even with people that they having their drinks. You know what I mean?
Man,
It was cool. Thanksgiving was real bad. Just like S said, I only got to, I didn't get to see my daughters, but I got to hang out with my son. So it was just me and my son. I got to see my grandsons.
Yeah.
But it was wonderful. It was mellow.
That dude.
Oh yeah, that dude. Yeah.
He's a character and a half.
Love him to death.
You know,
But we all do.
Come to think about it, man, I didn't drink on Thanksgiving either.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, I didn't drink on Thanksgiving either. I was at the house though. I know S had hit me early in the morning, so I seen S Thanksgiving morning.
Yeah.
And shit, nigga, I cooked, and after I ate, I got the itis. I didn't wake up till like 10 o'clock. I even missed the game, the late night game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I was in bed by 8,
Man.
7:30. By 8 o'clock, I was out on Thanksgiving.
Shit,
See, but I was
sleeping
surrounded
at
by. I'm surrounded by people that's drinking. You know, I'm at my cousin's house in the back. I'm in low backyard.
Right. Y'all had a good time.
Shot, you know, and this and that. I'm like, nah, I got this juice. I'm cool.
Yeah, y'all had a good
Cool
time.
off this juice. You know what I mean? And just chill. That was it. It was that's why I said it was mellow. It was just real mellow. It wasn't like the other Thanksgiving. Like,
Right.
you get turned up and go
Turned
party.
up, yeah. I know, man. I think the pandemic, you know what I'm saying, really got something to do with that because, you know, like the last couple of years, we weren't really able to go to like family and shit house. You know what I'm
together.
saying? So when you
Now
can,
it's the new norm.
You can really get out.
And
Sometimes you
have
don't
family
feel
time.
like it, but
Yeah.
then when you do, you like, you know what? I'ma still do it mellow and chill.
That's
you
just
know what I'm
to
saying?
me. It was more family orientated.
Yeah.
This Thanksgiving,
Right, exactly.
like more like less drama. I didn't see no drama. Mm-hmm. No drama at all.
Right.
At no house.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I hate that new term. We outside.
Oh yeah.
We really outside. You know, it's like,
That's because niggas couldn't go outside. But
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Like, nigga, we see you. We know you outside.
we
nigga.
outside.
You ain't in your living room, nigga. Shit.
Don't you notice they use that a lot more now?
They do. They be like, I'm outside. Nigga, you at the corner store. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
you know,
nigga.
you notice everybody. You notice Pete. Every time you hear somebody say I'm outside, usually they're under the influence or something.
They are.
That or they in the beef.
Or
Or they in the
They
beef.
in the beef.
Yeah. I'm outside, and then the camera go off real quick.
Yeah.
He said the camera go.
It do.
And 20 minutes later, Whoop got
Got
shot
shot.
on the corner of blah, blah, blah.
See what I'm saying?
His last post said that he was outside.
Outside.
Yep, he was outside.
Outside.
Yeah, like,
Outside.
nigga.
I'm outside. You let everybody
Around
know.
the outside.
Now you rock.
Buffalo down.
Man, these niggas don't be understanding. Like, man, well, back in the days, nigga, we used to move in silence, nigga.
You had
You
to.
know what I'm saying? These niggas want to move and be like,
You
I'm
had to
here.
find us.
I'm there. No, nigga. Now
I
they
don't
know
want
where
you
to
to know
get
where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
It's not like that no more.
No, it's not.
Your general friends back in the day knew where to find you.
Yeah. With no cell phone or nothing.
Nothing.
They knew where to
Nothing. We
find
knew.
you.
I knew
Yeah.
what time, my partner was getting home.
Yeah.
He knew what time I was getting home. He knew when to hit me.
That's all you needed to know, though.
Yeah, that's it. But you know what I'm saying? If you really fuck with somebody,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So, but times have changed,
They definitely
You don't
have.
even want nobody to know where you live. It was funny. I was listening to this interview the other day, and it's a nigga out of Long Beach. He's a rapper. Nigga's pretty dope. He's got a commercial with Acura and whatnot. I forgot his fucking name.
Okay.
But nonetheless, no disrespect to him because he's fucking dope. But they asked him a question. He was like, "Do your friends know where you live?" And he was like, "Fuck no."
Right.
He was like, "Who know where you live?" He was like, "My mama." He was like, "But people who like, if you my family, somebody I know, of course you gonna know where I live. But
Right.
like just random niggas I fuck with in the street, hell no. I'm a target to them,
Yeah.
and that's the realest shit.
Niggas looking like food out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of people assume, man. A lot of people assume, you can go see how the game is so fucked up now. You can go get you a little moissanite chain, or you go get you some fake shit online. You could pay $100 for it, $200, and to another nigga, it's gonna look like money.
That nigga done spent 100 racks, so
Yeah.
he got 200 racks
Yeah.
in cash right now.
So you might die over a fake
Yeah.
friend.
Well, let me tell you this,
you
bro.
will.
You will. I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of niggas, man, in New York and whatnot, they wear fake jewelry. 50 Cent was saying that on the show one day. He said that, his big G-Unit chain, the one that used to spin, he had two of them.
Right.
He had the replica and he had the real one. He said he got tired of paying insurance when other people would wear it.
Right.
Because he had to pay the insurance if other people wear it. You have to, in case something happens to it.
Yeah, he was passing that motherfucker around, too.
Because at that time, no. At that time, he let Tony Yayo in them wear it, but what he did was he had a fake one. with the moissanite in it.
Oh, so that's the one Young Buck and all them niggas was wearing.
Exactly.
Fake.
And that's why they said it was a fake gene in the chain and whatnot. And he said that was the one he passed around. He had a couple of them that he passed around.
Man, that's crazy.
And a lot of
Chad Ochocinco
Yeah.
said he wore fake jewelry too.
yeah, the whole thing.
He did.
He said the whole time.
The whole
fake
time.
jewelry, because
Fake.
I look like I got money, and you know I'm making money. You think everything is real.
Yeah.
So the perception is, nigga, this nigga got money and he doing it. But nigga, I wasn't spending my money on that bullshit.
He said he
like
was
he-
going to
Sound like he was
Claire's
saving money.
and buying earrings.
He's saving money.
Yeah, he still got it though. He's still up.
Still got it.
He's
did
still
the
up.
little podcast, and he said, "Nigga, I'm gonna let you see my bank account. What my net worth say? Oh, they say I only got that. Let me show you my bank account. So if I got that in my checking, what you think I got? You know what I'm saying? He was like, you can say it online. He was like, shit. In your checking account, you got 15 million, but this motherfucker say you worth 3. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga's worth 5 times more.
I ain't finna
in
tell y'all
his checking
shit.
account.
Nah, he was just making a
I
point.
know. I
Making a
get it. I
point.
get it.
He was
That's
making a
obviously-
point.
Don't believe that net worth.
Yeah,
Like, you
don't
can't
believe the hype.
You can't believe Ye net worth is only 400 million.
Yeah, because
You
he's
know
a
what I'm saying?
visionary and he's done made so much more money for other people. And we know when it comes to us, they're going to give us what they want to give us. They're not going to give us what we're asking for or what we're worth.
Or they're gonna downplay what you actually got.
Yeah,
you know,
because they don't
unless
want
they
you to-
unless they like you.
Right.
If they like you and fuck with you, they're gonna pump your numbers up. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you see everybody that fuck with Jigga Man, everybody that's worth $1 billion, they got them all above Kanye, no matter what it is. Rihanna, they love her because you know she went through the Chris Brown. She didn't start making that money till after she got that happened to Chris Brown. Do you that shit is kind of fucked up.
That is.
You know what
It
I'm saying?
is.
She went through the domestic violence, and then it's like, okay, now you got this and you got that, and we're gonna pump it up no matter what. You know, I can't go on Facebook, Instagram, or nothing without a Fenty ad coming across my screen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit, they nigga, and it's so cheap. They like, oh nigga, you could buy 3 pairs for $10 right now. You know what I'm saying? Shit is 75% off.
Oh, yeah. The,
You know,
the underwear and shit.
underwear,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, you get 1 million motherfuckers because it's like what? 100, 200 million people on Facebook.
Right.
So you get one person out of every million that you get, right? How many people was that? You know what I'm saying?
A lot.
That's buying that shit every single day. You know what I'm saying? You're getting 10,000 orders every day. So, you know, it's just they pumping it up no matter what. It seems like you got to go through some shit, and then they like, oh yeah, we're gonna put these motherfuckers on a pedestal. Jay, he married Beyonce, and next thing you know, this nigga worth $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Even though he had investments going on and stuff like that, we ain't gonna downplay and say that Jay didn't have shit going on, but he married fucking America's sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
America's black
sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? Got to put that in there. You
Yeah,
know?
because she was the truth. And when she do it big.
Yeah.
And you know what? And you know, in their line of work and what they do, that reminds me of a you know, money marry money.
It do. It do. The only thing I be tripping about is how Beyonce don't really have nothing else going on.
That's what we think.
But
We really don't know.
what I mean by
That's
that,
in the public eye.
What I mean by that is
The public eye.
that she don't have a makeup line. She
Right.
don't have a clothing line. You know what I'm saying?
She did, but remember the House of Darion and shit like
Yeah,
that, and
yeah.
it didn't work.
But that was kind of like apple bottom. That
It
shit
was.
like,
It was
you know
around
what
that
I'm
time.
saying? It came, and then it was like, okay, she didn't step it up and go into the luxury part of it. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, now I'm
She
waiting
still
for
got
her to
time
hit him
to do it,
again. That's why I say I'm waiting for her to hit again.
Right.
Because you know what I mean? They formulating the plan. You know, Jay-Z, he ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, but she's got kids. They got kids, and
Kids
you know,
don't
she's
want. I mean,
raising kids.
yeah, the daughter don't want a Grammy.
Yeah.
You know, so you know
Man.
she's an influence in different ways.
Yeah.
And you know, and making her lineage trying to be a part of this, and you know, and Jay is the type of person, man, that he can put it in perspective, and you know, he could change things, man. He's a major figure,
He is.
He's
He
a
was
major
at-
figure.
He was at the
Jay-Z
game
smart as a
tonight.
motherfucker, man.
major
He was
figure,
at the game
man.
tonight.
Somebody was saying the other day, you notice the richer he gets, the less jewelry he wears.
Yeah.
Or the shit that makes him, you know, look like back in the days that he used to wear that make him look like he had money.
He flipped it all the way around.
He did. He wears basic shit now.
Dave Chappelle said, nigga, when you're a billionaire, you don't wear your chain no more. right?
Yeah.
You seen the monologue?
Yeah.
And he said, nigga, when Kanye, he was like,
got your
nigga,
chain.
pull your chain out.
nigga.
You know what I'm saying? And that's real shit.
It
like,
is.
I was telling Swaggy D the other day, like, we did a little business transaction and shit, right? So you remember when you was telling me that nigga need to take me out to dinner, right?
Mm-hmm. Take his ass to dinner, nigga.
So I was telling him, like, nigga, do I need to wear Docksiders, nigga, and some dirty jeans, nigga, for you to think that I'm broke, nigga? I am broke, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He quick to tell you
that's
got
real
it.
shit. And
You got it.
but that's some real shit. And he went to Beverly Hills, and he was like, you know, I was dressed up and this and that. I said, well, what they have on? Nigga, they probably had on jeans and a t-shirt. He said, yeah, them niggas was looking broke.
Yeah.
I said, nigga, because when you got money, you don't gotta flaunt it,
You
nigga.
don't. And you
know
don't
what I'm
wanna flaunt
saying?
it.
And you don't want to flaunt it.
I'm gonna tell you what crazy shit.
You know who
man.
else we? Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you something crazy. It was this one time I was in Woodland Hills with my cousin Al, and it was this old white dude, and he had this nice ass house, but he didn't have no Bentleys, no Mercedes, or nothing.
Right.
He had a Toyota Corsica, like an '88, the square ones,
On the real.
and then he had an old Pathfinder. No, not a Pathfinder, 4Runner. What's the four? No, what Toyota 4Runner? Yeah, he had a 4Runner.
The old one.
Nigga,
Yeah.
he had an SUV.
Yeah, he had one of them old ones though.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm like, God damn, you know, this motherfucker look crazy. My cousin now was like, that motherfucker's a millionaire 3-4 times over. So he came over and we were doing something. One of the kids were having a birthday party or something, one of his daughters. And the dude came over. And we got to talking and whatnot. And he was just telling me, you know, that he's been a millionaire for years and that, you know. And so I asked him, like, why you know, dress extravagant and nothing. He said, for what? I have no use to, you know.
Right, exactly.
You know, I know who I am, and I know you. Like, he was like, I've always been like this, just basic. And like, even me, it doesn't matter what you acquire in life. You know, we like nice stuff and whatnot, but we basic.
Yeah.
We shop off the clearance rack sometimes and fuck with the sales.
I go to the clearance rack first.
Me too.
I ain't even going front. I
Yeah.
go to that motherfucker first. Let me see if they got some good shit over here.
And they always
you
do.
know what I'm saying? And then if they don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay. Even when we went to Atlanta, where we
Yeah,
go?
clearance rack,
What was that
outlets.
store? What was
DTLR,
that store?
the
we
outlet.
went to DTLR, nigga. And I was like, nigga, they got this on the clearance rack, nigga. Let me get this.
Yeah.
I was walking through the motherfucking
I think you got
airport.
$10.
Nigga.
He
True
got some
religions.
cold True Religions for
True
$10.
religions, nigga, $10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
talking
saying? Shit, man.
Like
No
that.
front.
He was
Yeah, you know what I'm
Taking
saying?
these.
And they my size?
Yeah, I'm taking
Nigga.
these, player.
Shit. you
Run
know.
those.
So you know, if you a smart shopper, I don't give a fuck if you got $1,000 to go spend on one pair of jeans, nigga. You gonna see a pair of jeans in there for $19.99, nigga, and save your ass $980.
And you gonna wear 'em.
And you gonna
wear
wear
them motherfuckers.
You know
too.
what I'm saying? So,
What's his name
you know,
is like that too. He don't look like he got a whole bunch of money, but he do. We was talking about that earlier, me and Sean and Chooch in the car riding back.
Who?
That nigga J. Cole.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That nigga look like he needs some change. Like
Man.
he gonna.
But you
pump
know
the
what?
gas.
Hey.
Code net worth. If
Yeah.
niggas look it up right now,
I
they
seen
would
him
be
in the
surprised.
airport. Yeah, I seen him in the airport.
Probably going coach.
Nigga, that nigga looked like he was
Homeless.
outside homeless, pushing 2 suitcases.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it real.
You know why? Because he's never lost sight of who he was.
I love it.
And for that, you know, some people just want to be normal.
But you
And
can
he
do
from
something
North
to that
Carolina,
head.
Yeah,
right?
where he's from,
Yeah.
he's still normal. You see him riding a bike everywhere.
Yeah.
They said he
Yeah.
rides a bike everywhere.
Everywhere. I respect it though.
And you know, that's dope when you can live that kind of life.
I
You
respect
know,
it.
that means you got all the time in the world, basically.
And he don't put himself on such a high pedestal.
No.
You know, a lot of artists, they put themselves on these pedestals where, you know, they feel like, oh nigga, I can't be touched. And it could be an artist like what's the nigga that just got out of jail? The one that be dancing now all the time.
Bobby Shmurda.
Bobby Shmurda. Okay, he put himself on such a high pedestal, so it's like, nigga, we think you got it, but we know you've been gone for 5 years, so we know you ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? We know you ain't got it. You probably got the money that you made off of a song.
Right.
But
And that's it.
and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Even Jay-Z had some shit. He had a freestyle at a concert, was talking about YouTube. They only pay you a fraction of what you deserve. When nigga, you go in there and you be like, oh, this nigga got 218 million
It's-
fucking views, but nigga, he only getting 3-4 cents.
It's
off
fucking
of each
me
of them
up.
motherfuckers.
It's fucking me up
You know
now
what
that
I'm
you're
saying?
speaking about that.
Yeah.
Because Me, I'm doing hand in hands.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing hand in hands and with the music and, you know, touching people. And when I look at my numbers, it doesn't reflect.
Right.
It's not reflecting.
Uh-huh.
And I'm knowing that, you know, it's not what it used to be because they found out that people can really get rich and monetize social media on their own, and they don't need them. And so now it's a little flip because it was funny when my album first came out, I started getting a bunch of ads about their services and what I could do, you know, to boost my numbers and whatnot. So I tried to do it organically in the beginning. And then I started to see that certain people aren't seeing my shit in certain places.
Right,
if I'm not physically reaching out to them and telling them or sending them a link, they're not getting my posts.
Right. Because they want you to pay for it.
Yeah, because I'm selling something or I'm promoting something on my own. Yeah.
They want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, nigga, it's going to cost you $20. You can reach 10,000 people.
Yeah.
But it's going to be $20 a day. $5 a day, you might get 300 people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Per day. But you like, nigga,
But
I
then
can
those
see,
numbers-
I see 300 people a day.
Yeah, but then
You know
those
what I'm
numbers
saying?
dwindle,
Yeah. They
you
do.
know.
Because people just scroll past.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like when that shit come by, nigga, the lights come on and all of that shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If I'm paying you for a service, I need you to hit everybody's inbox. I need my shit to be 3-4 times on their timeline.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But then now you know you can only post one thing. You know, you can't post multiple times a day. Because if you do that, then now that fucks up what you're really trying to promote. Because now you got 3 different things on your timeline. And it's crazy, man. It's just crazy. And I'm learning as I go along because I'm a little bit older. And this isn't really, you know, this isn't my wave. I'm more of a hand-to-hand type of guy. But I realize in order to survive and in order to make this thing work, you know, you got to have understanding.
Right.
And it's been taking me a while. But I'm starting to get it. I just need to know how to apply it to myself.
Right, right. So what I would say is, like, sometimes you do have to reach back and talk to younger people that's kind of doing things, because you can get, especially somebody that's real open. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's open. Sometimes that might be hard because when you hit people these days, they think, oh, this nigga only wants something from me.
They don't even
You know what I'm
respond a lot of
saying?
times.
You know, what I mean by that is somebody that you actually know
Right,
that's
right.
doing something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether they doing the music, you can hit YouTube and hit any of your people and be like, oh, this nigga got 50,000 views. Nigga, how did you get those? You know what I'm saying? Now, for one, if a nigga gangbanging, the gangbanger's gonna get more views than us.
Right.
That's
And the
just
bullshit
off top.
is too, yeah.
That's just off top. You know what I'm saying? So you can't reach out to them. What you want to reach out is somebody that's actually organic and coming with shit straight from the heart. And they not really into any lane. They just getting their shit out there. And you be like, hey man, you know, I may need some advice. You know what I'm saying? I don't pay you for your time, but I just need to know. And I think that'll be the way to go about
Respect
it.
their grind.
Yeah,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's get into some topics, man.
Yeah, we just chopping it up. That's it.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure, man. So the last episode we had, man, we was talking about, they put the arrest warrant out for Dejanay Jackson. You know what I'm saying? They didn't say her name last time, but you know,
They said it this time?
They said it this time, and they said she was arrested. You feel me? So you know,
I thought she was just I thought she was arrested a couple of days ago. Remember I was telling you?
yeah. She just got arrested yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she just
I thought
got
she'd been
arrested
in-
yesterday because when they put that out, they didn't even say her name, because the way Mexico do it, they don't just say, oh, we looking for Tom Cleaver. You know what I'm
Yeah, 'cause
saying?
she can go and
They be
hide.
like, they be like, oh, we got a person of interest.
Yeah,
we
they
put a
they
warrant out,
waited till they caught
and
her
then they
ass.
gonna be like, they gonna holler at the FBI and be like, the U.S. Marshals go arrest her.
She
You
knew
know
they
what
was
I'm
coming
saying?
for her ass.
Yeah, because she the one that was in the fight. She knew it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when people is in another country, they like, oh, shit, these motherfuckers ain't finna extradite me. I'm a U.S. citizen. I got immunity and all of that type of shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? No, nigga, they coming to get you. You know what I'm
Come to get
saying?
you.
How y'all feel about her arrest?
I'm love it.
You love it?
Not love it like that, but I love it. Shoot, because man, she needs some what's her name?
Because it
I
was
take that
senseless.
back. I love it.
It was senseless.
It's senseless, man. and
It was, man, and we all got daughters.
Yeah.
That's
We
terrible.
all got daughters, and that's our biggest fear. is for one of our daughters to go to another country and some fuck shit happen like that.
That's terrible.
And then her people fucking leave her down there to die.
Yeah.
Somebody got to be accountable for that.
Yeah.
I
Because she
think
wasn't
all
even
of them
dead.
should be
She wasn't
accountable.
dead when they left.
Yeah.
You know
All
what
of
I'm
them should be
saying?
accountable. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. And you know what's fucked up? I don't know if the family have got her body back or whatnot.
They
so
did. They paid 6 racks.
To get it back.
They
yeah.
paid 6 racks to get her back, man. That's a hefty
to get her
bill.
back or to get her over here?
To get her back
Back
to the
over
United
here,
States.
United States.
Damn.
Yeah, paid 6 racks.
That's terrible.
It's
That's
crazy.
just terrible, man.
It's crazy.
Terrible,
you know,
terrible,
everything
terrible.
is money.
Yeah,
You know?
especially in Mexico.
Yeah.
Because you know she going to start snooze. They start throwing them football numbers at her. She going to start swilling.
snitching. Yeah. So you was talking about
Watch.
you was talking about football numbers, but you were saying everything in Mexico is money. So my thing is, did they pay the Mexican government to leave? You
That's
get
what I
I'm
was
saying?
thinking.
Right.
Like, you know,
No, I
you
think
go-
they paid the police.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, definitely.
They part of the
They
government.
paid the police.
Definitely.
So, you know, it's like,
Leave.
hey, you know, hey,
Yeah.
we're going to give you 200 and we out of here.
We out of here.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They like 200 a piece. Like, okay. And then they took her money, so they had the money.
They had the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's some devious shit right
Yeah,
there.
It
that's
is.
some super devious shit.
And you
bro.
know what's funny is they probably thought nobody would know what would happen.
Happen.
And it's a mystery, but they're starting to put it together.
Gotcha.
And
That's
you know,
exactly
people-
what they thought.
They
and
said, go ahead,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, you go ahead.
I said people are talking.
And they also said they had 2 videos. They got one video that they showed us, and they got another video that they won't show us. And that's why I was saying that the Winter girl, you know, we was talking about who it all, and I was like, well, the one girl, her name is Winter.
The light skinned one?
Yeah, she's probably the only one that won't be charged because she was the only one that was trying to break it up. The other girl is the one that came in and tried to bust her upside the head too.
What
you know
other
what I'm
girl?
saying? It's 2 girls. It was another girl. I can't think of her name right now, but she went in there and she socked her too. You know, that's on the other video though.
So
you know?
the light skinned girl didn't do nothing.
No, they say she was trying to break it up.
Winter
you know what I
Donovan.
mean? Winter Donovan.
Donovan.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, we gonna get the real story from the
from Dejanay, because she gonna
exactly.
get out there and she gonna start singing.
singing.
You know
And
what I'm
then
saying?
once if they snatch up anybody else for questioning, they gonna get to singing.
Yeah, yeah.
This is homicide.
And I was just about to say that. In the paper, they
Yeah.
keep saying that her friends murdered her. Now, I know that the news, you know, they do what they can to create the narrative.
Right. They
And,
embellish.
yep, and public perception.
They embarrassed.
Yeah, you know, and that's crazy.
And that's probably
crazy.
why the Mexicans let them leave. Like you said,
No, they paid.
They paid
You're
to
right.
leave
They had
because
to.
they don't
You're
want
right.
that to look bad. You got to realize what kind of resort they was at, bro.
Yeah.
They was
Expensive.
at the expensive.
It was
Nice.
at the best.
Best.
The best. She paid $5,400 for the villa.
Yeah, so they don't want that rep.
They don't.
So,
They do
okay,
now.
she died of alcohol
They
poisoning.
got it
Y'all
now.
trying to go home.
That's what we gonna run with.
But see,
Look,
but
they got
at
it
the end
now.
of the day, that's the why we saying it's a reason why we saying that it's speculating that they paid the police. It's a reason for everything. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm thinking the same thing we all 3 thinking.
Right.
And the only reason I'm thinking that is because how the hell
We know how it go.
the police did not see that woman was beat up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, because I'm gonna tell you why.
Because he was split
it's,
up.
It's like this. She was split up, right? Maybe she had a little dot on her eye, but it was before
Well,
the
we
X-rays.
gonna know when we
it
see
was
the-
before the X-rays came back.
I got
You know
you.
what I'm saying? It was before the X-rays came back. But you're looking at this lady laid out. She can't move, so you got to know it's something more going on than some alcohol
Definitely.
poisoning.
So you don't think she was telling the police that these girls beat me up? Or at
She
least
couldn't
trying?
talk.
She couldn't talk. She was
couldn't talk.
incapacitated.
Yeah, incapacitated.
Couldn't talk.
Okay,
You know what I'm
so
saying? She couldn't talk.
When they got there, if I'm not mistaken, she was already unconscious.
She was unconscious.
Conscious
And the
already.
guy, he had a video a day before. You know, this is why I think the other people is gonna get caught up, because the other video came out and the dude was talking before the video, talking about, y'all want to see a dead body? This body dead right here.
oh, he filmed her.
And but this is before she just laying on a hammock sleep, and he goes up to her like, y'all want to see a dead body, as if to say like this bitch gonna be dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, playing and
Yeah, so you know that's gonna
Came
get
to reality.
It's gonna
that's
get
gonna
heavy.
the premeditated.
It's gonna
It
get
is.
real heavy.
It's gonna get ugly.
Because I mean, you know, like we go out of town, right? So we go out of town and we go and hang out, right? So it's me, you, it's me, S, you, and then we take another homie and his homie, right? S got 40 racks on him, right? S got 40 racks. S paid the whole
Allegedly.
shit. No.
I'm just playing.
This is
That nigga had 40 racks
You know
on.
when you said that, I started thinking
he had
when we was
40
at your
racks.
house and you was like, yeah. Hey, Swaggy D, you ever seen this? You remember that day? Yeah. So you know, a nigga got money on him, right? Them other two niggas is the niggas we can't trust. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And them other two niggas can bring the devil in, nigga, and wiggle his way to talk to, not you, Tone, but a nigga that like Tone, you feel me?
Right.
To wiggle into his ear, and then
Right.
Tone, my boy, so Tone be like, you know what, nigga? We can get that bread from S. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the weak-minded people will be like, you know what? We can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they don't see no repercussions. Why? Because they're in a whole nother country. You know what I'm saying?
So what you think, they split it?
Hell yeah, they split
They
it.
split it.
You know why they split it? Because a nigga gonna be able to tell, and then another nigga gonna be like, well, you took it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You took it too,
Yeah.
nigga.
They
So
did
they-
some
you know
nigga
what I'm
shit.
saying?
There's some nigga shit went on. We can tell. It's getting messy.
It's gonna get
Very
messy.
messy.
as
It's
a
getting messy.
motherfucker.
So
It
we
is.
know it's some nigga shit going on.
Yeah, because they gonna tell her like
Finna get
he said.
it's
they gonna
finna get
throw them
messier.
football numbers at her. They already said the minimum time she can get is 20 years, nigga, in the Mexican jail.
I thought it was 60.
No, I said the minimum.
Minimum.
Oh, the
The
minimum.
minimum. So
Minimum.
she 20 years out the gate right now.
Already.
You feel me? Already.
Off top.
Off top. So the most she can get is the 60. Why? Because they left. It might be premeditated.
Yeah, they left her for dead.
They robbed her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a
Beat
whole
her.
lot of shit.
Damn, it's a
going
whole
on.
lot of shit going
It's a
on.
whole
Now
lot
you
of
think
shit
about
going
it.
on. Yeah.
That's a lot of
It's
charges.
a lot of charges, man. You left your quote unquote friend for dead.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I
After
don't
she
give
got
fuck.
into a fight with another friend.
Yeah. So we was talking about this last episode, right? And we were saying that, you know, if me, you, and Flossie B went
They're
out
in
of
the
town,
building.
right?
Lock it.
Yeah. So if we went out of town, right? Me, you, and Flossie B, we go out of town, right? And you and Flossie B get the fight, right?
Right.
I'm gonna break the shit up. Like, nigga, we in another country. How the fuck is y'all gonna be fighting in another country?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
I
nigga,
paid for this shit.
Yeah,
And I
okay,
paid for
and I paid
everything.
for it. But, nigga,
I paid for all this. Y'all
Yeah.
finna stop this shit. Okay, the people, the fella rallies is finna come up here and take all of us to jail.
We done been through that.
Oh, real, but y'all
Everybody
niggas is
And I don't want,
fighting in a
and
whole
I'm trying
nother
to, and
country.
I'm trying to be
I
so
agree.
respectable because I don't want to crack no jokes on this
Right,
situation.
Right.
Because it seemed like I don't even know the girl, but it seemed like I know her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
I
It's
just
very
feel so,
relatable.
and she looked very familiar, like I might have met her before. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying because she died. I'm just saying she has a very attractive face, like I might have seen her somewhere before, maybe in Atlanta.
And you hang around
whatever.
pretty women all the time.
Yeah,
That's your thing.
that too. So I might have.
Say that there.
I'm just
I ain't gonna
saying,
lie, that
and it's
picture,
not just
that picture that they got floating around, she looked like she was modeling for a TV show.
show or
you know what I'm
something. She
saying?
just-
Yeah, she did. It did look like a headshot.
You know what I'm saying?
It
It,
did
looked
look
like
like
she
a
was
headshot.
modeling for a TV show.
Now, did she have
no
no
bra or
kids?
nothing
She was a
on.
very beautiful
She just had her
girl.
She
hair
didn't have no
covering
kids,
her
did she?
breasts.
No, she was very beautiful.
She was
though.
young, independent, and getting it.
Getting it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
And
gotta think.
I think it went down like the story, like the hypothetical story you just told. I can see that happening because you see that video when because you know the one that's arrested and then another girl, they didn't even supposed to be there. They got
No,
invited
it
at the
was
last minute.
That's why I'm
Popped
saying.
out of nowhere.
If some nigga, you bring some other niggas along,
Yeah,
like,
your
oh, okay,
friends.
yeah, we gonna bring my friends along. Shit, this
But
trip is
these
paid
random
for.
bitches.
All they gotta do
Brian-
is,
Brian and Anthony.
all they gotta do is
But-
get here. All they gotta do is
Brian
get
and
here.
Anthony coming
Yeah,
through.
about these
you feel
random
me?
bitches.
Shit, Brian and Ricky coming through.
Brian and Ricky.
We done paid
Hey, you didn't pay for everything.
That Blaze woke up laughing.
You know what I'm saying?
He done brought-
Like,
them
nigga,
niggas
He
ain't
done brought
boy.
Brian, Ricky. He done brought Brian and Ricky.
Now we gonna
man.
have a nigga drunk all the time. We're gonna have a
Oh,
nigga
man.
eating up all the food.
All the food.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now we got problems. You know what I'm saying?
Juice, listen to me.
But you don't understand, Juice. Oh man, yeah, man. So we was talking about Dejanay.
You done invited these
Yeah,
thugs.
you know what I'm saying?
You done invited thugs and criminals.
Hey, fucking with B. We get put out the
That
country.
is-
y'all
Y'all
Oh.
can't never come back.
Y'all can't
Never
come back here.
You done invited niggas that's on
Let me
probation.
stamp
I
your-
love you.
Let me
I
stamp
love you,
your
B, but you
passport.
know,
Let me stamp your passport.
wherever
nigga.
we
Yeah,
go,
you being
no re-entry.
none.
None.
Be like, damn, I got on the bad list because of him and his emotions.
They
Yes,
like, we get
you
drunk
brought
out
him.
here, but not that drunk.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I
You
would
brought
have did
him.
though? This is on everything. If that was me, and you saying that we all, like you said, that little story. Hey man, I don't know them niggas. Them niggas gonna have to stay somewhere else,
walked
bro.
away. Yeah.
They can't stay in my cottage. I pay
real.
for all this shit. I pay for us four to be here, not Ricky and little Kevin Hart.
All right, think about
Okay.
it like this. Think
Yeah,
about it like this,
exactly.
Tone. Think about it like this. Now,
But
other,
you got a friend. I get you.
other scenarios that
gotta-
everybody in this room done been through this same scenario. So you go somewhere, right? It could be your homie's birthday, right? You go
I get it.
somewhere on your
I get
homie's
it.
birthday,
They bring a
yeah,
homie.
and they bring some people that you don't know,
get it.
and 9 times out of 10 it turned out to be cool,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that one time, nigga, that it ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? And this
We
is that
just gotta
one
hear the
time that
facts.
it
Because
ain't
what
cool.
was the energy that even started the?
A
That-
card
that's what we
game.
gotta know.
A
Oh.
card
Card
game.
game.
Hey,
So a
amongst
card
black
game.
people, that can happen.
Yeah, a
We,
card
we,
game.
we know that.
You know?
Wait, a card game started.
No.
No.
So the card game went, and the losers had to text other people that said, "Okay, why you floss on us on this other shit?" So they texting motherfuckers and sending hate mail, just some bullshit
Fucking
hate
around.
mail. Like say if I invite you somewhere, Tone, and you don't come, and me and S, we get drunk and be like, nigga, text that nigga Tone and tell him, nigga, he missing this night, and nigga, he's on some fuck shit for doing that. And I be like, nigga, you missing all of these bad bitches and da 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 da. I could be lying,
Right.
but I'm just saying, I'm texting you that, and you get mad and want to come fight because of that. And that's the scenario.
I would like to see the text messages.
Yeah, exactly.
They need to expose
It's
those
all gonna
text
come out.
messages.
It's
So
all
wait a
gonna come
minute.
out.
So wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah, it's over
Time
some
out.
bullshit.
So you
Yeah.
you telling me this beautiful woman died, treated everybody, that jumped on the plane and left her for dead, treated everybody, and all of this started over a card game?
Yeah.
It'd be the simplest shit.
Niggas done died for less, man.
It'd be the simplest
sure
shit,
have.
nigga. You watch First 48, niggas die over $1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Nigga owe me
saying?
$1.
Niggas out here die over color.
Yeah, that's true. Bitches be dying because, nigga, they say they gonna give a threesome to their nigga and they kill a bitch.
Yep.
That nigga
Yeah.
liking that shit too much and kill a bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
That's crazy.
it's just
Y'all
all
fucked
your...
my head up.
Yeah,
Over a
man.
card
Well,
game?
you know what normally happens with that is
Yeah.
that the nigga takes, the woman puts it together, then 9 times out of 10, the bitch takes the bitch from him, and then,
That sound like Will and Jada.
Yeah, on the real.
Will
That
Jada
nigga-
and
I think-
that nigga
think-
came out as gay.
what's the
Who?
dude's name?
August
August
Alsina.
Alsina.
That sound like
Yeah.
all three
Yeah.
of them.
He came out as gay.
That sound like all three of them. What
He
y'all
came
just
out.
said.
but we always knew that, though. That dude
I mean,
was
I didn't
sweet.
know it. I
You
didn't
can
know
look
it.
at that dude. That dude was just feminine.
I swear to God, nigga, I
You knew
never
you knew
heard that
Tevin
nigga
Campbell.
talking.
You,
No.
you,
I
you knew
never heard that nigga August
Never.
Alsina talk before that nigga said
Me
he's
either.
gay.
I don't know that
I'm
nigga.
just saying, I never
Right.
heard him talk.
Me either.
The reason I heard him talk because he did a song with
Yeah, I
Currency
ain't
back
never-
in the day, and I seen him perform it.
I'm not really. I
and
don't
that
really
was
know
it.
about this.
You know,
Yeah,
I don't know his music.
I didn't know that nigga talk.
I don't even know his music.
You hear me? I didn't even know that nigga talk.
I don't even know his
Right.
music.
We just thought he sang.
Yeah, I don't even know his music, S.
Yeah.
Now, if you put a song on me right now,
If you heard
here,
it, you would.
I'll
you
be
would
like, man,
I heard that song.
I heard that
He had
before.
some.
But you didn't
I
know it
heard a
was him.
couple
I
of
didn't know it was
hits.
him.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I heard a couple
Just
of
like
hits
the
from
other
him.
dude, PNB Rock.
I couldn't tell you one of his songs right now.
Yeah, no. I think one of them was played on.
That's how much.
Selfish. He had that
Selfish.
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 That was his hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my favorite song is "Every Day We Lit." You can't tell me shit. Yeah, nigga. When I heard that, I was
That was
like,
dope.
"Oh, these niggas are some
I
stars."
mean, when,
Yeah.
One
you're
passed
vet,
away,
and,
and the
one
other
of them
one
in
gonna
jail.
be in jail
Mhm.
forever.
Lucci.
Lucci.
Oh,
Man.
Lucci.
Yeah, Lucci.
YFN Lucci.
Yeah. So, you know,
Yeah, man.
I
Rest
don't know,
in peace.
man.
Rest in peace, that beautiful man.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Rest in peace. So, man, let's
switch
move it
it.
along, man. We're gonna talk about the 10-year-old, man. We're gonna skip
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Up.
I heard
Man.
about that
We're gonna come
today.
back with the 10-year-old man
I
that
heard
killed
about
his
that
own
today.
mama.
For GameStop,
for
and went
the
to
video
and then
game.
went the next day, huh?
Yeah, no,
I heard
no,
it was
no.
a headset.
No,
It was a
they-
headset.
The nigga ordered the game.
It was a head. It
like,
wasn't a
hey,
game.
Did my game come?
It wasn't a game, Juice. It was one of those
It was
little
a virtual.
headset
It was a
things.
virtual game.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was a virtual game.
With the headset.
And
With
he
the
ordered the
headset.
game,
Oh,
and he
with
was
the
asking his
headset.
sister, "Did my game come?" Like he worried about his game, not worried about his mama. Like
Yeah, I heard
you done
about that.
shot
That's
her.
terrible.
You done shot your mama over a video game. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, are we having guns and giving kids the safe? The like, okay, nigga, if anything happened, nigga, the combination is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Was it locked up?
It was locked. He went into the lockbox and got the gun.
She had to.
She gave
She
him
groomed
You know what I'm
him.
saying?
Yes, she did.
She groomed
Yes,
him
she
like
did.
that.
Like, man.
Yes, she did, because I give my kids those codes and information just because you never know. But the thing is, what was she teaching him about gun safety?
Nothing. Because he trying to tell the police that he was trying to shoot
At the
next
TV.
to her, or at the TV,
He's trying to
or
shoot
the
at the
wall
TV or the
something.
wall or something.
And,
And she
he
walked
hit
in
her in
back.
the face. No, nigga, no, you didn't.
You shot her.
No.
nigga.
You shot
Plus,
her.
you 10 years old.
His sister snitched on him too. Said he has anger problems. Always been angry, going off. They
About
always
that damn
argue.
video game.
Yeah, about the game.
Whatever. You know, kids, man.
snaps,
yeah.
If you tell a kid
But
they
he
can't
had mental
do
issues
something-
too.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that nigga 10 years
Yeah.
old looking at
There you
60
go.
years.
If I can't have the game, fuck you, mom.
Uh-huh.
Look, but at the end of the day, then he called. Yeah, he called his grandmother, right?
No, go ahead. I don't know.
They say this dude, after all this, him getting interrogated and all that, this boy calls his grandmother and tells his grandmother, "Sorry for killing my mama, but did my package come?"
Oh, yeah. That's what I was just saying. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. He wanted to know if his package came. Yeah. Thinking that he gonna
you
go
don't
home.
Get, you don't get.
You ain't going home, little nigga. Ain't no, you ain't
That's how you know he's
going
fucked up.
home. You
Yeah,
don't
he's
worry
fucked
about
up.
that
That's how you
damn
know he
package.
fucked
That's
up.
how you know he's mental,
Yeah,
and
it's
he's
something
not.
wrong with
That's
that.
how you know.
He
There's
ain't
something
all
wrong
the way
with that
there.
baby. It's
Or
something
did
wrong
the
with that.
attorney tell him to say some weird shit?
Nah, hell no.
Nah, that
Because
was
his
him.
sister said he was
That was on
crazy.
him.
I'm just
His
saying.
sister said he had anger
You know?
issues.
It's always niggas
She told
that
the
weasel.
detective that.
Niggas
Yeah.
weasel a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, you're right.
Because you 10 years old.
You're right.
Like, who in their right mind?
They're gonna give him juvenile life.
Yeah, they gonna get juvenile life.
I heard they gonna try him as an adult though.
At
But
10 years
they still
old,
gonna send
you
him to
cannot do
juvenile.
that.
Can't do
You
that.
cannot
he's a
charge a
kid.
kid
They-
that's under 13
They
as
can
an
say
adult.
they want to charge him, but the law won't allow.
Allow
They
it.
want to permit it. Yeah, that is something they did change.
You know
Yeah.
what? You know what I was thinking about? Like, whenever you say, like, okay, this nigga gonna get 60 years, this nigga gonna get life in jail regardless of his age, that's just the public perception. That's what they want people to think. Like, in 6 months, when the case start going on, or a year from now, you're not gonna hear too much more about it. It's gonna be a small article. Why? Because they want to sweep that under the rug. They want to try to scare another motherfucker from doing it
doing
right
it,
now.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
But even if he got life, he'll still be able to get out and
yeah. If
be
he got
alive.
life,
Even if he got 60 years.
life is 25
Killing his mama.
years.
Yeah, 25. So he
Life
got
is
25, he'll
years.
be 35 by the time he get out.
Yeah,
But even if he
or
got
start to
60
get
years,
parole. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He can go for parole after the 25
and who's gonna
years.
fight him? Who's gonna fight him getting out? Really?
Yeah, like, oh man, you ain't got no mama. It's gonna be your sister.
It's gonna be your sister.
Your grandmother probably
gonna be
passed
gone
away.
by then.
You know
And
what
your
I'm saying?
sister ain't fucking
Your
with you.
sister, no.
Yeah.
Nor is she gonna care about you getting out, cause she gonna be
Sister
doing her
ain't
own
fuck with
life.
him.
Yeah.
She gonna be scared of him.
She was dry snitching on him.
He
So
killed
you-
her mama.
So
She was
that-
telling them what she been going through
with him.
with him. Yeah, not just what the mama been going
Wow.
through, what she been going through.
Well, she might testify to.
She like
She
Try to
is.
get, yeah,
No, I'm
for sure.
saying
is.
for his parole hearing. She
Oh
might
yeah,
come for the
yeah,
parole.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, but you know, you got to think about it. She gonna be going to see him.
For
You know what
sure.
I'm saying?
Yeah, that's her little
so
brother.
the reason why I just put that in there is because it reminds me of another case that happened a few years ago. So it was a white boy who was trying to play his Xbox, right? His mama like, oh man, put that fucking Xbox up. You ain't do this, you ain't do that, right? So this nigga went into the lockbox, right? I think he was like 16 at the time. He went to the lockbox just like them, and he told his parents, like, hey, I got a surprise for y'all. Close your eyes. Shot both of them in the head. Thought he killed both of them. Daddy stayed alive. You know what I'm saying? So now, the case just was over maybe a couple of months ago. So the daddy was up there, you know how they have the victim impact statement and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So the daddy was up there like, I love my son. You know what I'm saying? I love him. I put leniency on him. He tells me all the time he glad I stayed alive and this and that. You know what I'm saying? So you do have remorse and you do feel for your child because you know that these video games is just like,
It's fucking them up.
It's fucking them up.
I remember a couple of episodes ago I said that, and y'all know it's not the video games. It is the video games. These video games be teaching
All
these
right,
kids
shut your
and
ass
shit.
up.
I'm just saying. I just want to go on record and say that.
It wasn't,
I was right.
It wasn't you guys. I wasn't there. I wasn't on there.
I was right. But go
I wasn't
ahead.
on that
Go
show.
ahead.
Hey, but it's
I gotta
another
get
one
some
though.
more context with
But
that.
it's another one though. It's two 15-year-olds shot their uncle too. Did you hear about that?
Tell me.
I heard that two. I gotta Google it, but one of us can Google it. Two 15-year-olds shot their uncle because the uncle took their tablets or something, or their video game, or something pertaining to the game.
I done seen kids, even in my household, go nuts. And
Crazy
For real.
about that
Shot,
shit.
killed
get
their
them
uncle.
tablets.
I
Not
tell
my kids.
I tell
but-
my son, hey man, you got to be off that video game on blah blah blah. He be like, man, just let me get 30 more minutes.
30 more minutes.
Just let me get 30 more
cracking
minutes.
out.
Crying.
Just 30 more minutes, and I be
Yes.
like, look, man, check this out, bruh. You know what I'm saying, nigga? It's school tomorrow, bruh.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And my son say the same thing all the time. You don't even wake me up for school, and I be like, you know what? You right.
And don't make excuses though.
You
You
know
gotta
what?
wake yourself up.
If you stay
know
off that
what?
video
You
game, you'll be able to wake
you
your own
did
self
it
up.
wrong.
This
That's
is
your
your last year.
responsibility.
You gotta wake yourself up for
Yeah.
school.
If you
Like,
stay
don't
off
talk
the
to me
video
back.
game, you'll be able to
You
get
still
up
gotta
on
get
your
off
own.
the video game.
Now, see, my thing is this: like with my son, I tell him like this, okay? Because sometimes if I may go to sleep early, some nights I stay up late. You know what I'm saying? Depends on what's on TV, right? But it's like this.
Real shit.
He wakes up in the morning on his own. He goes to school on his own. I tell him, long as I don't get a tardy call, you know what I'm saying? You good. As soon as I get that first tardy call, nigga, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
You know what
Over.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a wrap. I don't give a fuck if you tell your teachers, like, look, man, I might be 5 minutes late every day.
Do whatever
you know
you
what I'm
gotta
saying?
do.
Do whatever the
Keep me
fuck
from
you
getting
gotta
that
do.
call, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But don't get that call, because I remember 11th grade, nigga, it was a wrap.
Yeah.
That nigga, oh man, this nigga late. Fifth period,
He
fourth
tardy.
period. Like, goddamn, nigga. I
Tired
dropped
of
your
talking
ass
to in
off.
school.
Yeah, I dropped your ass off, nigga, at 8:15.
Yeah,
know
why
what I'm
you not
saying?
making it to
Yeah,
fourth and
why
fifth
you
period?
ain't making
Exactly.
That's the end.
Man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So this year, I'm like, nigga, but it's just like with those type of parents that let their child do whatever they want to, and then when they try to put up boundaries,
Yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah, the kid
okay,
lose their
nigga,
mind.
you know what I'm saying? The kid lose their mind.
Yeah.
So this flips off into another topic. Okay, so do you think like the less money that you have as a parent makes you, not saying a worse parent, but a meaner parent because you can't afford to get your child the stuff that you want to? You get what I'm saying?
I
Like
do.
if you want to get your child, if you really want to get your child these clothes, these shoes or whatever, but you just can't afford it, are you mean to that child? Back in the days, our parents, they didn't have it, or a lot of our parents didn't have it, but they still weren't hella mean to us about not being able to have it. But nowadays, it's like these kids, they probably get bullied and all this for not having the latest this, the latest
No,
that.
I think the kids are
you know
spoiled.
what I'm saying?
They didn't have it like we had. My mama didn't give a damn.
But what
My
I'm saying
grandparents
is the kids that don't get it,
don't get it.
right?
Uh-huh.
Are the
Who don't have
parents
shit.
are the parents that the parents treated them worse? Because okay, I'm gonna give you
No,
a
I get what
scenario.
you're
Give us
saying.
an example.
I'm gonna give you an example.
Because
Okay, so I know a friend of mine, right? Now, the mama, she can afford whatever the child wants, but the dad can't,
who has custody?
right?
The mom or dad?
So the dad.
Okay.
Okay, so the dad, but the mom can afford more shit. But is the reason why he has custody is because, just like my son, it's time to be with your daddy.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's time
At
to
a
be with your
certain
daddy.
age, yeah,
But
boys need to
then
be
the
with their
daddy is
father.
trying to be militant You know what I'm saying? Like, no, nigga, this and that. But the dad is probably treating the kid worse because he can't really afford to buy the shit that his mama can. So it's like, okay, I'm
He's
gonna
taking
tell
out his
you,
frustrations on him.
yeah, nigga, okay, nigga. Oh, you spilt this water, nigga. You can't have no PlayStation because you spilt this water. You feel me? You left that water right there, like little shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. Oh, nigga, you left your shoe over there, nigga. You can't get those Jordans that come out next week. You know what I'm saying? Just little shit.
Right.
You get y'all. So y'all
I
get
get
what
what
I'm
you're
trying,
saying.
trying to say. Like, whatever it is, I'm gonna find a reason, no matter what small the reason is, for you not to get the shit that I know I can't afford,
I can't
anyway.
afford it anyway.
Right.
You're
You
not
know what
gonna
I'm
get it
saying?
anyway.
Yeah. How y'all feel about that?
Well, you know, I come from two parents, man, who hustled and who made it happen. And then later on in life, you know, that was the road I took. It's tough, man, because I see it make or break kids. I see kids who get treated like that, and that pressure makes a diamond. But I also see kids who get treated like that, and that pressure beats them down. And it turns into resentment for their parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, like anything, I guess it's how you do it.
Okay.
And if you're doing it out of love, you have to attach that love to it.
Yeah. But if you ain't explaining nothing to them,
Right.
and you just giving them the hard love, the tough love,
Right.
they don't. The kids are not going to understand
They
tough
don't.
love if you don't have no type of response or no conversation after that.
They
You know
don't.
what I mean?
You gotta explain it to them. That's just
Yeah.
my opinion. You gotta
But-
sit down and explain to your son or your daughter, and just let them know that daddy ain't got what mommy got. You know what I'm saying? And as far as me taking out my frustrations because I ain't got what my baby mama got or my son's mother got,
Right.
yes, that's wrong.
I'm gonna tell you
That's
this
totally
too, Tom.
wrong.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you this too. Also, for some men, you know, that pride may get in the way.
Yeah.
I get it.
And what happens
That's a
is
major factor.
the kid already knows that the father can't do this.
I was just about to say that.
They
Yes.
know that the father is not able to
Able
do
to
this.
do it. He knows that
And-
the
and
kid
they
knows
still-
it's different from father's
to
house
mother.
and mom's house.
But the kid still puts the pressure on the father. You know, and
Okay,
and
well,
knowing-
okay, if the kid puts the pressure on the father and the father put pressure back on him, okay, you get
I could see that happening, but
you get what I'm saying?
as
If
a kid,
you
type
know
of
what I'm
pressure-
going through.
What type of pressure can you really put on your parents? If you the
ain't
kid,
none.
if you a kid, right?
Right.
And you telling your parent, hey, you know, I like this. This is what I like, and you can't get it. The pressure is just me telling you what I like.
Right.
That's the only pressure they can, because obviously that particular parent is beating the child down with shit that they can't have and all the small ass reasons why they can't have it. And you look, and the kid is looking at themselves like, damn, I just didn't make my bed. You know what I'm saying? Or nigga, I just threw my clothes in the closet. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I did
Okay,
shit
well,
that
if you
a
want
kid
if
would
you
do.
want that stuff, you got to do the things to get that.
I
You
get
gotta
it.
you gotta make that bed. You gotta clean that closet and clean your room. No matter what level we on, whether we can get some Jordans, Nikes, or Adidas.
It's funny you say that because
Wait.
Oh, go
Let me,
ahead.
Go ahead.
Let me just spit on this. Okay, you make your bed, you do all that.
Okay.
So now you brushed your teeth and left the toothpaste cap out.
Okay, you
now you
don't-
still can't get that.
Okay, so because you shouldn't have left the damn toothpaste tin on.
But you see what I'm saying?
You being
It's-
petty.
It's the small.
That's not
shit.
being petty.
It is being.
being
It's
petty.
being super petty because no matter what you say, Tone, it's gonna be something
So you
that the
think it-
kid
wait,
forgot
wait.
to do
So-
because they 13, 14, 12,
So you
11.
think it reflects on the baby mom because the baby mama is doing it better? If he's
It don't,
leaving it,
no. I think you got it wrong.
Go ahead.
It don't reflect on the baby mama. No, we're not saying nothing about the baby mama.
We talking about the broke ass
we,
daddy.
We
The
talking
broke ass.
about the daddy is gonna always make some excuse why not to do something for the child that he can't afford, and he's scared to tell the child that, nigga, I just can't afford that.
okay, well he's
You
wrong.
feel me?
when he's supposed to tell
Yeah.
her.
So
straight up.
Yeah. So you were
I
saying,
ain't
nigga,
got it,
okay.
nigga.
So the kid make the bed, clean the cabinet, clean the closet, all
Ah,
that.
you get
it's
some
gonna be
Adidas.
something. It's gonna be something that he ain't doing. And me, if I didn't have the money, I'd be like, you know what, man, I can't afford these Jordans, nigga, but we can get you these Chuck Taylors.
Or these
Or
Nike.
some
You know what I'm
Adidas or
saying?
some Nikes.
So,
Or
you
get
know,
these
kids
Nikes.
But,
kids
hey,
will compromise.
hey,
You just gotta
not
talk to
all
them.
kids.
Yeah,
Shit,
nigga,
not
kids,
all.
Not all kids, bro.
Man.
Not your
That's what,
kid.
that's what I was just finna
Your
say.
kid.
Hey, you know what's funny?
You can only speak for your
His
kid.
kid is the testament of won't
Yes.
compromise.
You can only
No, he won't.
Juice. You can only
He won't.
He's the testament
He
of
you
not
can only speak for
compromising.
your kid. You can't speak with no other kids and
now I'm gonna
fathers.
tell you
He
my
ain't even
kid.
speaking for his kid.
Ray J will not.
Huh?
He won't compromise.
He not even
Ray J
speaking for his
won't want
kids.
it. Ray J will not take it.
And my
won't
kids,
take it.
Well, you can't speak for no other kids.
You know what's funny?
Because you ain't
My
even
kids
speaking for
wouldn't
your
take it
own
neither.
parents. Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't their parents. You
go-
can't speak for other
You
kids.
gonna be like, hey man, I'm gonna get you these Cortez.
Fuck y'all.
He'll be
My
like,
son
I don't
gonna be
want
like,
it.
nigga,
Fuck that, nigga.
this ain't my generation. I didn't
You
wear
won't
these.
gang bang.
I'm gonna ask you a question. You
He'll be
gonna
like,
get?
never mind. I don't want.
You gonna
kids.
get what I can get you. You gonna get what I can get you. That's what's wrong with your
Nah,
motherfucking kids.
that
Your
was
kids
how
is
we
selfish.
were raised.
That's how
Okay,
we
well
was
we
raised.
finna bring it back.
I'm
We finna bring it back how I was raised.
It'll never come back.
They
You know
got
why?
me.
It'll
They
come
got
back
me.
if
You
it
know
started
why?
at the house.
They'll resent you.
Yeah. So what?
I don't care about no
They
resentment.
don't
You
resent-
can
I don't
hate
give a
me
damn.
because guess
Yes, you do.
what? I lived life without you.
they
You ain't
not
never
gonna
lived life
resent you,
without
though.
me.
Yeah.
You
Long
ain't
as I'm
never
They're
living
not
lived
gonna
life
resent
without
you
me.
if
Long
you
as
do
I'm
the
putting
best you
these-
Something
can.
happened to him.
They won't.
That guilt is gonna kill
Look,
you.
Sean, I agree. I disagree on that. They're not gonna resent you if you do the best you can. They're not gonna resent you.
I'm not gonna feel guilty for not getting
I'm
them
in a
something
position
they want.
where I can speak on that.
Say that again.
I'm in a position where I can speak on that.
What that? Oh, you? As
I'm in a position
son?
as a father.
Where
I can speak on that because I didn't have my shit together in the beginning.
Okay.
And now,
that
you
you
know,
do.
now that I do,
It's no resentment.
It is a resentment. There's a resentment about how my other kids are raised,
Are raised.
as opposed to how
Right.
my
I get
oldest
that one.
son
See,
was
you
raised.
raised your hand. You raised your hand
was
when you did
raised,
that.
yeah.
My
He
oldest
raised
son
his
was
hand.
raised.
Yeah.
And he has a lot of resentment for that. He
Yeah.
sees that
his
younger siblings have a different life with me than they did when he was coming up.
Well, the resentment goes away once you sit down and explain it to him.
It don't.
No, yes it does.
It
goes
don't.
away. Yes,
bro.
it does.
Listen.
He's
Y'all
only
can
in his
argue.
20s.
Listen.
Well,
He's
don't
only
go
in
to
his
you.
Almost
20s.
30. What is you talking
Listen,
about? And I'm
you
telling
don't
you what
have
I
to go over my
know.
resentment to my
That's
what
he
you.
going through.
That's
Listen,
you.
That's what he going through.
That's
Listen,
you.
Okay, listen.
Everybody ain't like that.
My
Everybody ain't
husband,
going through all that.
He got over his resentment to his father because he was the same way. He was the oldest one, the oldest two, and he didn't get shit. His younger siblings did because his dad did better. Once he became a parent and saw how hard it really fucking is to raise kids in your younger age, he realized, you know what, my dad did the best he could. Right now, 30, that's still goddamn 20s.
I get
That's
you.
still 20s. You don't understand how hard it is until you have to do that shit by yourself.
But his son don't have no kids.
But he ain't doing shit by himself either.
But that's the whole thing. Like,
Pretty much is.
he still has his mom help.
But you got to think
No,
about
it don't.
this. You got to think about this. How you said that, Nia, that he waited until he had kids to be like, you know what, this shit is hard, right?
Even when he had kids, he was still mad at his dad. It wasn't until his oldest, he saw when he had his younger kids
The
and his
change.
oldest kids
The change.
didn't have it.
Yeah, the
That's
change.
when he realized it.
But
that
I'm
nigga
saying,
was 40.
But it's the change.
That nigga
You
was
get,
40.
but it's still the change.
And
The
he's-
change comes from, okay, when I first had kids, I was trying to figure it out. Yeah, I couldn't figure it out at that time. I figured it out later. So your kid's father,
the boy
your
will
husband,
find out
he
when
figured
he
it out
goes
later.
through that change.
Yeah, but we
in
talking
his
about
40s.
right now.
Yeah, he gonna
ain't
have his
figured it
resentment.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you
gonna
know
have
what
his
I'm
resentment,
saying?
but he will
That's
get
all we
over it.
saying.
Is what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I said get over
This
it,
is
man.
what we're saying. He'll get over it.
Yeah.
He'll get over
But
it.
as of right now, he's
He
not.
gonna be mad.
I'm gonna tell
He
you.
will.
Not.
And what I do for a living, I see people who never get over it. And I'm gonna tell you, what you both are saying is really your opinion. And hold on.
What you're
hold
saying
on,
is your opinion, too.
hold on. Let me finish. Don't take it personal. I'm telling you what I know. I'm listening to both of y'all, and y'all right now y'all tag teamed up as the Heart
No,
Foundation.
all right. Now he's trying to put us on teams to put us prove his point.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me make my
Trying to put us
point.
on team.
I just let y'all
Stay
both
on the
land.
team.
I shut the fuck up. I let both of y'all land. I
Come
didn't
on,
say
man.
shit.
Go ahead.
So
Well,
let
don't crack
me
jokes and we
land.
won't say shit.
Let
Stay
me
on the
land,
topic.
nigga.
As soon as you go up with
Let
jokes,
me
we gonna
land.
say something.
Nah, nigga.
Nigga, as soon as you
Let me
say a
land.
joke, I'm
I
saying
didn't say a
something.
joke. I just said
Yes, you
that.
did.
I just simply said that I
Yeah.
disagree with both of y'all said.
you
And
said
hold on.
team
And then I made a
said
joke.
the team shit.
Then I made a joke.
Cut it out, man.
No,
Then
go
I
ahead
made
and
a
finish.
joke.
Go
Stay on
ahead
the
and finish.
subject.
All right.
so
We
let's go
are
back
on the
to the
subject.
Let's
So
go
back to
the
what I'm
subject.
saying. And what I do, I see it every day. People who have tried their hardest to make amends with their parents. People have tried their hardest for their parents to make amends with them, but they can't shake whatever's happened or it's affected them in a way that has really fucked them up. Now, as for my boy, I don't know. I've communicated as much as I can. I've been transparent. I've been understanding. But he hasn't been understanding towards me.
Right.
Yeah.
And how I live my life and the things that I made mistakes on coming up when he was younger. Being homeless and
It's not
me and
gonna
him
happen
being
overnight.
together. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Being homeless and the different things that he had to experience as a young man. Now, what I do see from him is it made him totally independent. Because for him, he got his own shit. You go to his house.
Right.
He's the manager at his job. He's almost a veterinarian. He's doing what he's supposed to do. But these things shaped him in a way to where, it makes him look at his dad in a different way.
I understand that.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
let me just answer this one question. You could take over. Now, and I'm gonna rebuttal on what you said. What you do? You said where you at. You never see them get back along with their fathers. You said some
Parents.
of them.
He said parents.
Parents.
Yes.
So, do you see any that get back with their parents?
Reunifications, yes, and it's usually when it's too late. It's usually when the parent is on the deathbed, or the parent just found out they had cancer and they've been given a specific time to live.
So you don't see no other. It's all just they don't.
No. Some they already have certain siblings in their lives or family members
it's taking time?
who never gave up on them because they realize that their brother or sister is really fucked up and that they don't want to leave them out there.
So that's my boy. And then as far as you said your son, and now see that age right there it's gonna take time.
It is.
At that age, it's not gonna happen overnight. Because the only reason I say that is because I went through that with my oldest daughter, and she was out of my life for like 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And she had resentment. Right? You know what I'm saying? I didn't have none because you know what I'm saying. I was the
You
one
knew
that
what
was in the wrong.
on. You knew what was going on.
I was the one that was in the wrong. Y'all had to be accountable. So I had to be accountable and sit there and talk to my daughter.
Right.
And tell her the reason why her dad wasn't around.
Right.
Being accountable.
Right.
And now we like this.
Right. But that wasn't my case.
That wasn't.
And
I understand,
and-
but I get what you're saying. I'm
Right.
just using that
as an example. I got you.
I've
I'm
been
not
there
saying that
for a
was your
little
case.
bit of most
Yeah, yeah.
of the time.
Yeah.
And I would say the reason why I feel so strongly that
I was just saying I'm sorry.
is because you are such a good father.
Yeah, man,
Even
it's gonna
to
take
him,
time.
during your bad times,
Gotta
you
get
were
to-
still such a good
You got to
father.
get to know him too.
You were present. Like, no, he knows his
No,
son.
the nigga was with him.
No, I'm saying his
He
son
was
got to
with
get
him.
to know him.
No,
No,
Tom, the nigga was with
listen,
him
he was
during
with
the
him
struggle.
the whole time.
Yeah, the nigga
He
was
raised
with him.
his
He
son.
wasn't with you.
That's
Yeah.
what I
That's,
said.
that's,
I know.
that's why I was kind of
That's
fucked
why
up
I
because
know.
the kid was like
There.
right there.
He
Yeah.
was
Oh,
there
okay. I
the
thought he
whole
wasn't
time.
with you.
No, he was
he
right
was there.
there.
The
He didn't
whole
leave me
time.
until he was about
He was-
16.
He was
struggling with
he
him.
was
Oh,
over.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when it was a
Yeah.
problem.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I thought he
No,
was with you.
No, he was with him the whole
Yeah, the
time.
whole time.
That's why that's why I'm saying like it will work itself out because you
Right.
were the primary parent.
Parent.
You did a good job, even though you couldn't do everything that you're
His
doing
mom
for your
did.
kids now. You still were there. You still gave him everything you could at that time,
Right.
and he has to realize that
On his
you
own.
gave him everything that they have. He had it was just on a smaller level.
Right, exactly. He had to
So
love.
once he realizes that, I'm telling you, it's gonna come back together. Like
Even though he didn't
I pray
have
it
the
listen, I'm
monetary
praying
shit,
too.
I pray
he didn't
I'm
have the
praying.
monetary
It is, man.
He
shit.
didn't have the
He
money.
had the love.
But
Yeah.
not only that, I mean, you made sure he had clothes on his back,
Right.
even though they weren't the best, shoes on his feet,
Fed him.
warm.
So this is the argument. The argument is when I was young, you didn't get me the iPhone like I wanted to.
Right.
Or hold on. Or like when my car broke down, I needed my transmission fixed and you didn't help
That's
me.
coming from his mama, man.
You know what I'm
That's all
saying?
that
I'm
is.
just being real.
But
Yeah,
you know that's all that is.
I know.
That's coming from the
that's
mama.
all
That
that
ain't
is.
coming from him.
And let me tell you,
It is, but it's all implanted by the mother.
It is.
at
See,
that
this
time
parent-
that his mom got him, he was very impressionable and you guys were beefing.
Yep,
Right.
that
So
is
it was
true.
very easy for her to put that in there.
Mm-hmm.
He has to see for himself and remember that stuff. Don't let me see him. 'Cause I tell that little nigga.
Man, on the real. Man, I'm telling you, that parenting topic, man, we gotta probably touch on like a little subject of that every episode, man, because parenting is hard. No matter where you at in life, if you making money and you ain't got no money, parenting is fucking hard. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have an equal balance. The equal balance is gonna come from if you got it all, you still can't give your child all of it because they still gotta work for certain things. And if you don't have nothing, it's like I can't really give you nothing but the essentials. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta respect that. And when they grow older, you know, like she was saying, when kids grow older and they have children of their own, right?
And
then
they
they
know.
see the fucking struggle is real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we
Never
get back
gonna
to that, man. We will
Did we talk about the broke
we would definitely get back to
inflation in
that.
relationships?
We'll
Did we
get
talk about that already?
what?
Inflations in relationships?
Inflation?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Remember what I sent you?
Inflation. What?
Oh,
Say that again.
so what I was gonna say was
Inflation,
about the relationships. I'm not gonna. She can call it inflation or whatever, but I just think like this. The world right now. We was talking about this outside about how different cities you can go into. What city? Sierra Madre. Right. You get a small ass house for damn near $1 million. You go to Victorville, you get a big ass house for under $400,000. Right. So our relationship is the pricing of the world. This is how I put it. Is the pricing of the world putting niggas in relationships because you need somebody else to
go half on the
go
deals.
half on some shit to help you get some shit. So, you know, they had a little funny TikTok. I don't know if any of y'all saw this, but it's this white man on there and he like, fuck all that, man. I need me a husband. I ain't gay or nothing, but we can get it. And he was like, nigga, we can get together, nigga. We can buy this house. You can bring bitches around. I can bring bitches around, nigga, but we gonna take care of these bills. We gonna live a good life and all of that.
Nah,
but that's,
fuck that.
I get what you're saying. But that's just, it's a joke. It's a joke, Tone. It's a joke. But just saying,
did
like,
not
you,
like that
you
joke.
need,
woman.
you
He
need
did not
somebody
like
else
that joke.
to actually help you in life to get your fucking goals. You know what I'm saying? Because the world is pricing us out of shit.
It is.
Unless you making fucking $200,000-$300,000 a year, it's like, unless you know what you're doing with your money also.
Right.
But if you not making X amount of dollars, you need somebody else to help. You know what I'm saying? How do y'all feel about the world pricing us into relationships?
I mean, when I was younger, yes. Yes, definitely.
Right.
I needed a partner, hell, to cover me because I was always late.
Man, on the real.
I was always late. But I'm being real. I'm just being real.
No, it's
Keeping it away,
But now I don't need that. I could do it on my own. But it's beautiful when you have somebody who is willing to help you and go out their way to do right by you.
Okay.
Because a lot of people won't. You know, I've been in, you know, my last relationship, it was cold because, you know, I was forced to pay bills. I was forced to, you know, and I was forced to. And, you know, what it did was it really prepared me, but I didn't understand that at that time.
Right.
I felt forced. It was my hand. I was forced. My hand was forced.
Right.
So, you know, now it's just it's the natural order of things. We just pay our own bills. That's
Right.
it. And we cover what we do, whether it be for our ladies or whoever it be.
Right.
You know, significant other, whatever it be, you know. But you know, man, it do though for some people, hell yeah, motherfuckers gotta click up.
Got to click up. Got to click
Hell
up. Tom,
yeah.
how you feel about that?
Man, I'm not clicking up. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. Because look, I'm gonna tell you what what's gonna happen. You gonna click up and you gonna have your eggs in your basket, and her basket got her eggs in there. If she bail, what you gonna do? Or if he bail, what you gonna do? So I don't want to do it unless it's sincere. I'm not clicking up unless
Right.
we gonna click up forever.
Okay.
Fuck
Yeah, at
that.
this point.
You know what I'm saying? At this point, I don't want to roll the dice and clicking up, and then you bail, and I don't like you, and that's
And
a
now
roommate.
now I'm stuck with all of this shit.
Yeah, that's basically a roommate.
I'm stuck with all of this shit.
You know what I'm saying? So you might as well just get a roommate.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what it sounds like.
Like the two husbands, huh?
I don't do that. I say just do it yourself. Just try your hardest to do it yourself. And if you can't do it yourself, don't depend on no relationship.
So many people fail though.
A lot of people do that too.
And I'm gonna tell you this:
Fail in which way?
a lot of people fail in trying to go get a relationship
Shit,
and thinking
to get
that's
help.
gonna help you
Hell
to get help.
nah, man.
I'm gonna tell you this: if you need help, you know you best off going to get a subsidy.
Because you know what a
than
person
trusting
does?
in a woman to
Yes,
take
you know
care
what a
of you.
person that does to do that?
Go
I'm
ahead.
talking about in the male form. I can't really speak on no female because you got females out there that do it too. They'll get comfortable.
Oh yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
Hey.
you in there, he on PlayStation, you going to work.
Hey,
Or
that
you
was me.
going,
Hey,
or
that
you,
was me.
or you
That was
going
me
to
for
work and
hey.
she ain't doing shit.
Hey, let me tell you this. That was me for a number of years. Her sister took care of me
See, I don't want to go through that.
for a number of years.
Okay.
You know, for 7 years she
I'ma
took
do
care
bad.
of me.
I'ma do bad
I
by
did
my
not
damn
work
self.
a job. I worked a piece of a job and hustle.
I'm going to do bad. I'm going to do bad by my damn
Yeah.
self.
You can bring the dinner home, but you can't pay the bills.
Shh.
Yeah.
I couldn't even bring the dinner home.
dinner
We
home.
was
He
stealing.
cannot.
I just feel like it's
We was
unhealthy,
stealing.
especially in this time and age.
I'm be
That was
honest.
nice of you, though. That was nice of you.
The way the economy
Oh
is.
yeah, I
That was nice of
couldn't.
him for trying to put
I
that out there.
couldn't.
You really
But-
got your boy back.
But now,
Not knowing
but,
shit.
but listen though,
Too
now,
risky this time and age.
now I know what it was though. A nigga was really depressed.
Man.
Yeah.
Lost my mama, lost my dad, both my grandparents. My dad's dad was just depressed and couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you should. You don't. You sometimes you might get in a situation when you might need a roommate. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I tried to
A
roommate
help.
with you.
Yeah, you might need help. Exactly. So, because you in the situation that you're going through, that's a whole different thing, though.
Right.
I'm talking about on a relationship thing.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to put the roommate thing on a relationship thing because
Right.
that shit ain't gonna work.
It ain't.
Y'all gonna be in there arguing and shit. You get out, I can stay
It's
here.
your turn.
exactly what happened.
Your turn to watch it.
Exactly what happened.
I have been there
It's
a
my
number of
side.
times.
This is my side of the play.
That's exactly what happened.
That,
Yeah.
man.
Don't come in this other room.
No. Yeah.
Oh, man.
She got the kids all in one
In
room.
one room in the
they got me.
bed,
Look,
yeah.
they got me in the big
That
bedroom by
nigga said, don't
myself.
come in the other room.
Yeah, they done locked the door on me.
Everything.
I wouldn't do it. I'd rather just me myself. To deal with that shit, because that's basically you. Now you shacking.
Yeah.
That's exactly
You
it.
shacking.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
You shacking up for
You
half of the
shacking.
bucks.
There you go. Say that again.
You shacking up for half of the bucks.
No, you know what you gonna go through? You might go through some jail time.
Yeah, yeah.
You might go through some therapy.
Yeah. You don't whoop your
52
you look,
52 weeks
look,
anger management.
Look.
Anger management.
Hey, you don't whoop your roommate ass and they calling it domestic violence.
You like, wait a minute, hold on, that's my roommate. You sure? The
That
cop
was
would be
just a
like,
fight.
yeah, you sure?
That was just a fight.
Y'all look like y'all been fucking. Yeah. Y'all been fucking.
Nigga, we done fucked 7-8 months ago.
Go,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
She
shit,
wasn't my
nigga.
roommate back then, but now she
real.
my roommate. So come on, man. It's just, to me, it's just I'm too grown for it.
Right.
I can't go through it. Now that's some shit for college students to do, and I wouldn't even suggest that shit because I'm just always have my own shit. I always stay.
As soon as you have
and
sex,
then
it's
when I have
over.
some, yep,
As soon as you get some feelings involved, it's over.
it's over.
You know what I'm saying? So if
It's
you're gonna
over.
start as roommates,
Yeah,
end as
The
roommates.
roommates,
that's
You know what I'm
hard.
saying?
That's hard.
Exactly.
You know that's hard, man. Once you put the
Yeah,
wood on her.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you.
Or
That's
she
like
walking
that's
around
like
with a
messing with
thong
somebody
on.
at work.
Walking around in
Didn't
her
one of you and your baby mama
naked
start
or
as
pajamas
roommates?
and a towel
No.
around.
No.
Did-
No.
I thought one of them started as roommates. Then you put the wood on her. You
Nah.
came home one night off the Jameson.
Nah, that's that other Tony, you know.
I only know one Tony.
That nigga said it wasn't Tony
It
Touch.
wasn't Tony Touch. I didn't get my baby mamas
Oh,
on no.
man.
I
She wasn't your roommate?
didn't get none of my baby mamas on the fly. I got them all. I met them. Man.
He said he knocked him.
Yeah, no.
No fly, no random shit.
Nah.
Hey man, have y'all niggas seen K Michelle lately?
No.
No.
Looking like Erica Mena.
Oh my god.
Terrible.
Well, I just want to
No,
say I'm
nigga,
looking for a husband
she-
to split these
She look
bills
good,
with.
Good.
Man, K.
I'm
Michelle.
about to look it up.
Yeah,
Look her up,
man.
please.
Yeah,
Look
K.
her
Michelle
up.
is not K. Michelle.
She don't look the same.
That make you start thinking, are they cloning people?
No, it's
I'm just
plastic
saying.
surgery.
That's not
I'm
her.
just saying. Are
Look,
they cloning
Google
people?
it. Hold on, I'll
You
look
can
it up.
Google her. She don't look the same at all. Like K. Michelle is not K. Michelle. Nigga,
Who's
we
she?
remember K. Michelle.
Oh, wow.
Nigga, K. Michelle look like fucking Beyonce.
Yeah, she do.
Like, nigga,
She done lot, man.
nigga, that is not K. Michelle.
It's K.
Give a
Michelle, dog.
fuck.
It's call her K. Michelle and her
Nigga.
doctor.
Do you see this?
That's K. Michelle and her doctor. Let me
Do
see.
you see this?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. That
Yeah.
probably is a doctor.
That's her K. Michelle and her doctor.
Nigga.
That's exactly who it is.
She look 100 times better.
She look better, but goddamn, nigga. I
Did
mean,
she get that ass fixed? Cause one of them
Yeah, she
asses
got that.
popped
She got
and
it.
she
She
had to
went
take
to,
that shit out.
Oh wow, she does look good.
Hell, that don't look like K.
That
Because she
don't
Michelle.
wasn't
look
really
like
having it.
That don't look. Show Tone the before and after. Back. Look.
Some of these pictures should look like her though.
Plastic surgery.
Check
Look
it
at
out.
that. Right
She just got a whole
Look
bunch
at
of.
this.
She got it done.
Them look like two different people.
Yeah, she
yeah.
She got plastic surgery
Plastic
done.
surgery.
No.
And you know what was dope? It may have actually
Nose.
worked for her. You know, we don't often see people who plastic surgery works for.
works. Yeah, it did work
That's
for
true.
her. It did work
Because
for her.
that don't look
Because
like, that
look
don't
at
look
Lil'
like K.
Kim.
Michelle
It
right there.
doesn't.
nose
It
done,
doesn't.
though.
So what I'm trying
Yeah.
to think
That
of
don't look like K. Michelle.
is this.
Not at all.
No.
They said she looked like every reality star. I saw this month.
This
like,
is what I
a
want to
couple
think
years
about
ago.
with K. Michelle, right? So K. Michelle, when she was coming up in the game, right?
Last year, I
That's
think.
when she had the butt done. She had that nose. She
Right.
had all of that shit done. So are they reversing the shit to make her look like more of her natural self now?
Not at
Is
all.
this what she's supposed to look like?
No.
Or
I seen no.
You know what I'm saying?
The first Love and Hip Hop, she didn't have no work done, and she,
She
looked
did.
like
She
her
had
regular.
that ass
She had
done.
that
No, she didn't.
She did.
No,
No,
she
what?
didn't.
She always had that ass.
Not the-
I'm
no,
gonna
not the
bring-
first
No,
one.
she
not
had
the
that ass
first
done.
one.
Not the
Not
first
the
one, I don't
first
think.
one.
No,
Not
she
the
had
first
that
one.
ass
She always had
done.
that ass.
Cause that
She
ass
had
is
Because
nice.
that ass was her claim to fame.
No, I'm saying
that-
before she
that
got
was
her
when
ass,
she
before
first-
she
the
got
first
the operational
episode.
ass, she had already had a nice ass.
She had a butt. The
She had
first
ass.
episode. She
I don't even
didn't
know why
start
she
until
fucked
the
with it.
next season. That's when she
She
started getting
had
butt
ass.
shots.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Sean, I'm telling you, bro, she had ass
I got you. I could be
before the
wrong. I could be
operation.
wrong.
I don't even know why
Look,
she even
I'm a Love
tampered
and
with it.
Hip
To
Hop
be honest
fanatic.
She
with
had
you,
a fake ass when she started, nigga.
no, she
she
didn't.
didn't.
No, she did not,
not.
Juice.
I'm gonna tell you why.
She didn't, Juice.
I seen it. She was on.
Did not
I
have
think
a
she
fake
was on
ass when she
Botched or
started.
something.
Yeah, she was on botch.
She was on Botched.
That
where
was-
hold on, where she went and she said where she went. She was like she went to the DR or something to get
That
her
shit
ass
was
done.
natural before, and it was nice. I
Right,
don't know what the
but
fuck
then
somebody else
it started hurting her. She
Yeah.
said it, and it started
did.
fucking
It got
with
her
her health.
infected too.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah, that's when she
exactly,
went on botch.
It's got
Yeah.
infected.
exactly.
But I'm talking about before she even got it cut. Before
Right.
she even went to DR,
DR, yeah.
Right.
she had a beautiful ass,
She
nice
did.
shape,
Right.
nice cut.
But you know, at that time, that was
believe it.
Buffy the Body and shit like
Yeah.
that.
she she
Yeah.
she,
And
she
Buffy the
overdid
body
it.
was natural.
Now it was
No.
all
Did it,
natural.
man.
I
She'll
thought-
tell you no.
No, it was
Yeah,
shots.
Buffy the
Yeah, it
Body.
wasn't
Shots.
natural.
What?
K. Michelle had a beautiful shape.
You can't hurt my past.
I
like
believe
that.
you.
I'm sorry.
I believe you.
Y'all know
She
I was
had
in
a-
a pen back then.
What?
Buffy the Body.
Everybody
Buffy the
loved
Body.
Buffy the Body.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought she worked out.
I was two-handing it.
This nigga stupid. Man.
I was in
No
jail.
comment.
I was in jail.
No
Hey, I was in
comment.
They got
jail.
penitentiary
You know what I'm
jokes.
saying? Shit.
Penitentiary
Hey, I
jokes.
was in jail, nigga. Let me see that magazine, nigga. It's my turn in the bathroom.
No shit.
Hey, shit, nigga. Hey.
It's what it is.
It is.
what
It is what it is, nigga. Shit, nigga. You locked up for years, nigga. You're not finna not bust.
That's how she started.
Yeah, nigga. She had ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about Buffy the Body?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that's
Buffy the Body.
Yeah. That's Buffy the Body. That's how she.
All that
first
shit fake.
used to work out. When she went and got that fake ass.
All that shit fake.
Man, fuck Buffy the Body.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy.
All them
Big
nuts
booty
I can't
Junior.
even watch the BET Awards. That shit
All
was
them
terrible.
nuts I
man.
dropped for you.
That BET Awards was terrible.
Read it.
That shit was terrible. All
Hey,
the fake asses
yeah,
running
read it.
around.
Oh shit! Remember
Shit
the
is
Buffy
terrible.
the Body?
This
What a
world is
former
terrible.
video
It
vixen
is.
is
It
now
really
married and transitioned to a
Give a damn
sexual
what them
clothing
say.
and home goods business. Take a look.
These women are ruining their bodies.
They are. And making these girls
That's
think that's
crazy.
what they're supposed to do.
Terrible.
Well,
This probably ain't what you wanted me to read. These is comments. Oh, the
see
pictures. Yeah, she started skinny.
Yep.
And then she was super thick, and then she got it perfect.
yep. Now she got a
You
person.
know? Yeah, man. Buffy the Body. You know?
Hey, Michelle just overdid it. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, she overdid it, and now she bringing it back.
Overdoing it again.
Now she bringing it.
I mean,
She putting it back.
we can say she
So-
overdoing it, but I ain't
Just
because
because she looks like a whole nother person.
She
That's
looks
why.
good. That's why she looks like.
That's
a
the
whole
only
nother
reason why.
person.
She looks like a
'Cause
whole nother person. It's not bad.
If you walk past her right now,
I wouldn't know who the hell
you
she
wouldn't know
was.
who the fuck she was.
I wouldn't know who the hell she was.
Nope.
Who, K. Michelle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'cause,
No,
nigga,
so
And
if
she
you're
look
talking about
lighter.
She lightened her skin.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, that
If we're
happens.
talking about overdoing it in a bad way, then we can talk about the little Kims.
Oh yeah.
We could talk about the what's her name? It's another person.
China.
Yes.
Yeah.
Black China?
Black
She
China.
look like Skeletor with lips.
You can go down the whole
Yeah.
list on
With Erica
Love and
Mena.
Hip Hop.
Erica
Love and
Mena
Hip Hop.
right now.
All them girls. Love and
Yeah.
Hip Hop. All them girls. Fake asses. All of.
I don't understand how this what I don't
Terrible.
understand about superstars
Terrible.
or you could say B-list celebrities
B-list,
because you one step away from being an A, right? So B-list celebrities make money just like the A's. They just not all that. But if you get to any type of level in the game and you making this bread, they like you for you. That's like somebody saying, "Oh, we're gonna pick this show up," and then I'll be like, "Well, shit, nigga, I'm about to go get these cheekbones shaved." And no, nigga, they got me for who I am, and that's what they don't realize.
But-
they think they need to be more.
But it's the
It's Lil'
insecurity.
Kim. It's Lil
Yeah.
Kim's fault.
It's
Lil
the
Kim.
Yeah.
With the women.
Nah, I
I
don't think so.
disagree.
I wouldn't say little Kim.
I
nah.
can say that, women have been
Somebody
doing
was
it for
doing it before.
years. White
Yeah.
women have been doing it for
before.
years.
Yeah.
This been going on since the 60s and the 70s.
But see, when that's not our culture, we don't
You're
give
right.
a fuck
Talk
about the
about
white
that.
folks.
I'm talking about the black
When we
culture.
talk about the
You're right.
sisters that's
Right, right.
doing
Sisters.
it.
I'm not talking about the
Now-
white people.
Now we start looking at the sisters like, nigga, why
Joan
aren't you
Rivers,
doing
rest in
this?
peace. She
You
did
know-
that shit
So-
forever.
Say it again.
Yeah.
Joan Rivers
you're
did
right.
it forever.
Joan Rivers
So,
did.
so what I'm saying is this though. What they're saying is now that they're sisters who are in that realm of world and who can afford to do that.
Yeah.
And guess what they gonna do?
They gonna do
They
it.
gonna do it.
But I'm just saying, don't overdo it.
I got you.
Yeah.
But
It started
Who
with
are
Michael
me to
Jackson.
say? Yeah, Michael
Yeah, it
Jackson. Yeah, he started.
It
that shit.
started with Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
God damn
man.
it.
Look like an eight.
but he wanted a Paul McCartney nose.
Yeah, he did. He wanted the Paul McCartney nose. He wanted the
I'm just
skin.
talking about as far as female wise.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
And Lil Kim started that shit, man. Lil Kim came with the fake ass. Now all the girls want fake abuse, Brazilian asses. Because Lil Kim went and did it. You know what I'm saying? And Lil
Right.
Kim was beautiful.
Oh
She
my
was.
God.
She
She
was.
was beautiful
She was.
before she got up under
Especially
that
for our
knife.
generation. Yeah, she
Yeah,
was.
come on, man.
She was.
When she was on what's that movie?
That's
she
a
was
beautiful
on, man?
woman, man. Oh, the
Was that
the
the,
dancing movie.
no,
The
The priest. Wasn't she on the movie?
Oh,
No,
the
that
one with Ice Cube and
was it Ice Cube?
they would rob the church.
Was
No,
Lil
no,
Kim
no,
on
she
that?
wasn't in
She
that.
wasn't on that.
She was
No,
on
that
the
was-
movie
that-
where she was a
never mind, that was
judge.
New York. That was
She
New
on the
York.
movie
That
where
was
she
New
was a
York.
judge. Where the dancing was one of them dancing movies.
Oh,
That was,
stop! Not stop.
Step-
the Yard.
Step the Yard.
Step It Up.
Yeah.
Cheerleaders. The
Yeah, yeah,
cheerleaders.
Oh, I know you talk. You got served.
Bring
You
it.
got served.
No, you got served.
One of them.
Bring it or you got served.
Bring
One
it.
of
I
them.
think it was one. You know
Yes.
which one.
It
When
was
she
You
was
Got
on that
Served.
show,
She
it
was
was,
You Got
it
natural.
was like, yeah, natural. She was bad. You know what I'm
Bad.
saying? And then I don't
And
know,
on that
man,
poster.
that fame got to her. Yeah, that poster.
It's hanging
All
out with the white
natural.
people because when
It
you
is.
I had one of them
you hang
posters.
around
It is.
them,
Like you
try
black,
to
you
be-
pretty, but your ass ain't big as hers. Like, oh, I just need to go get ass.
Or they'll be like, "Girl, I got this doctor. I have this doctor.
Uh-huh.
You might want to go visit and
Right.
see." Like, they always gonna refer a doctor, a
Fucks
dentist.
people
And,
No,
up,
but I
man.
get what you saying. As you said, which I'm gonna go back. See now, because now I'm thinking. I'm gonna rebuttal on what you said about the white girls doing it first. The white girls did start doing it first.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Putting ass, getting fake asses.
yeah.
So I agree with you on that. And then the Chinas and the Lil Kim.
Yeah, and then it started trans.
I'm just
yeah.
saying, Lil Kim is the first one that jumped on it after the white girls started doing it. But Lil Kim was the one that saw the white girls doing it. If the white girls can get more ass, I can go get me some too.
I agree.
I think the white girls though back in the days they was really only getting lips. They was getting a fuller nose. They
But
was
then
getting
remember
their
that? Remember when they
cheekbones.
came
Yeah.
in?
You know
They
what I'm
started getting
saying?
fake asses though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Yeah.
They did. I agree.
Definitely.
I definitely agree. All right, so K Michelle looking different. You know
Different.
what I'm saying? So
Right.
man,
I'm glad she got a booty fix.
on the real. So they got this little 21-year-old boy out here raping and doing some more, man. S, tell us about that,
Oh,
man.
Lord,
you know what I'm saying?
So man, Hold on, let me pull it up real quick, just so that way I can quote it and do it right. Give me 1 second. I had it up. It's right here. Hold on.
Little pedophile.
Yeah, little young boy, man.
He was out there being bad.
Yeah. So let me get his name real quick.
What state was he in? California?
He was in California.
Lancaster, wasn't it?
No, he got caught in Lancaster.
Okay.
But he was a little bit of everywhere. He was a little bit of everywhere.
I'm just happy he didn't kill nobody.
Yeah.
Because that was his next step.
Yeah.
If he didn't get caught, he was going to be killing somebody. That was like a first 48 episode when the dude was doing the same thing, except he was sneaking into broads' houses. He had his backpack duct taping broads, and he was raping them. And then when somebody else yelled at him, that's when he started killing people because he didn't want to get caught by somebody else that wasn't getting raped. And then, it led to him raping other people, and he went out in a blaze of glory. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he did
Killed
murder
himself.
somebody.
Yeah, he murdered a couple of people.
So,
Yeah.
21-year-old suspect Michael Watson Jr. Los Angeles Sheriff investigators reached out to the public in hopes to identify possible additional victims of a man suspected of targeting more than a dozen victims, including 4 minors, in a series of sexual assaults, extortion, attempts, and threats that occurred all across Los Angeles.
Right.
Terrible.
This dude, what he would do was he would meet girls online, and he would meet them places, and he would assault them, or they would invite them to his house, to their house, and he would assault them at their houses, and then steal their shit.
Steal their phone.
Yep, steal their
And
phone.
Once he got into the phone,
Ask
he
for their
would-
passcodes.
He would call other people, and then he'd be like, I'm gonna blackmail you because you got these sexy pictures in here. I'm gonna put these motherfuckers online if you tell. And that's what made the girls like, shit, I ain't telling because he was doing this for more than 6 months to a year.
He did this
How
for
old was
a
this
while.
little shit?
He was
21.
21. So, he wasn't getting caught because
Terrible.
nobody was going to tell because they didn't want their shit to be on social media.
He
You know what I'm
attacked 13
saying?
female victims.
Like, I tell women all the time, like, I had to tell a friend of mine, like, okay, this nigga gonna out you one time? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Let the nigga show some bullshit. Don't nobody
terrible.
care. They gonna be like, you know what? That nigga wrong. They gonna be like, that nigga wrong for exposing you. It's gonna be on him. Yeah, you might be sexy and all of that in the picture, but that shit is gonna pass away, and they gonna be worried about how wrong that motherfucker was, and that's what the victim never realizes, that
Right.
that should have passed.
Yeah.
And they scared, like, oh, I don't want my mama to see it. I don't want. Okay, yeah, you young, you do shit when you're young, because most of the people were young.
Now, if it was somebody on there sucking a dick like what happened to the homie. Now, oh, wow. That's the first thing that came to my mind,
Yeah,
Why is that the first thing to come to your mind?
because that was the craziest shit in the world.
I want to hear this.
That was the craziest shit in the world. I done seen some shit,
On the real.
but
Niggas supposed to be hard gang banging and all that, and then nigga expose you and you out there giving head. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, you been perpetrating a fraud.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Like, nigga, and
Terrible.
I ain't gonna lie, somebody's supposed to die behind that.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but that nigga was supposed to die behind that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One of them girls was supposed to really boss up and be like,
tell their
what,
dad
nigga?
or something, but ain't
You know
none of
what
them
I'm
probably had no
saying?
daddies.
But also that shit is embarrassing.
It is.
That's embarrassing to be put in that situation.
That's why he never got caught for a long time.
Yeah, because you feel like you blame yourself. Like, if I hadn't have went online, met up with this person because I don't even know that person, or what if I just
Or met him in a public space first.
yeah,
to
what
see
if
how
I
he
did
was.
that? Why did I trust them? Or could I have done something more to have stopped this? Like, that shit's embarrassing
And it
to
hurt
know.
the rest of that woman's life.
Yeah,
Because
it
now
does.
she got trust issues on everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That fucks with you mentally.
It does.
And it took that person, whoever stood up and called the police on him. You know what I'm saying? Because that person was strong. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you expose me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? These other bitches were scared, but I ain't.
I ain't
You know
scared,
what I'm
yeah, it's
saying?
gonna take
You stole
one.
my shit,
Yeah.
and you came and fondled and raped me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of rape victims out here feel like it's their fault. It's not your fault at all.
It's
that
not,
another
not at
nigga
all.
came and took advantage of you.
Doesn't understand no.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he don't understand no. And some of these motherfuckers would have got the yes, but they feel that euphoric feeling from taking something from somebody else that's so precious as part of their body. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfuckers is sick. We was talking about Darren Sharper, the football player. You know, this nigga can get any female he wanted, but he was going from state to state. They doing Monday night football, Thursday night, Sunday night, whatever it was.
He in the bar after that.
He
drugging
raping bitches every
Drugging
night.
them.
Every night.
Every
This
night.
nigga had like 30 to 70 victims.
It became a habit for him just to pour something in their drink.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby, well, that's the 60s.
He
Nah.
was Jeffrey Dahmer
He was
and
Jeffrey
without
Dahmer.
killing them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was Jeffrey Dahmer without killing them, putting something in their drink, raping them, and getting up out of there.
But could he really have anybody? Because some of those people who do that, they have social issues.
That's
They
what
do.
we think.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what we
yeah.
think.
No,
that.
no, we just
They
saying
have
from the
social-
outside
From
looking
the outside
in.
looking in.
Outside
They have
looking in,
social
you always
issues. They
thinking
don't know how
that.
to talk to people.
Yeah,
They don't
exactly.
know how to communicate.
You
with
know
the
why
female.
though? You know why? Because people with stature, they think that you're supposed to come to them. That's why the society is fucked up. Because a lot of these men out here be like, I'm the catch. You feel me? Men think that they're the catch. And it's totally flipped. So when a man think that he's the catch and the woman don't reciprocate and try to get at him, they like, well, shit, I'm gonna take this little shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these men be thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Some of them
I'm
just
lucky.
think that you want it. Some of them think that that
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
just saying
I've
no,
seen that
and
before,
They
and
really
yeah.
believe that you
Yeah,
want it.
because they're used to that.
Yeah.
They're used to women who play games. There's a form of woman out there who be like, no, but she means yes.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, well, damn. I remember one time I was a little younger, and I met this girl. She's like, no, I don't want it. But she kept, So then I backed up off of it. So then we're talking on the phone 2-3 days later. She was like, why didn't you hit it? I said, you said no.
Yeah.
She said, I didn't mean no. But I didn't know no different.
Well, if you say no, that's no.
Well, my mama taught me no mean no.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you, like what you probably told her.
Right.
Like if you said no, that means no.
Yeah.
Bitch. That means stop. No,
Yeah.
that's rape. Shit,
like,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah, because women.
She's like,
you
I was
know,
just saying that.
Like you
Like,
said, they
what?
try to play games. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you just got to be straightforward. Like what you want in life, a relationship for that night, you just got to be straight. And either we gonna be grown or I'm gonna be.
Don't
gone.
lie. Don't
25
lie.
years ago, I wasn't thinking about
telling-
none of that.
Yeah, see, that's
I was in the moment.
That sound like
On the real, on the real. So yeah, man, he got caught, and hopefully he spent the rest of his life in jail.
Yeah, that's some
You know
fucked
what I'm
up
saying?
shit.
Because that's like
He's a predator.
kidnapping, that's burglary, that's rape, that's all that, man.
That's
You're
all
probably
of
gonna
that.
get 50 to 100 years.
Michael Watson Jr., you're a fucking pervert.
good.
Yeah.
You're a
Sicko.
fucking predator,
Yeah.
a sicko, and you need to be locked up, bro.
Yeah, locked up, get help, and I still hope you stay in jail for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you knew right from wrong.
Yep. And we don't know if he knew right from wrong, but what we do know is that he's affected these victims in ways that are going to affect them for the rest of their
Might be
lives.
And we don't
Irreversible.
even know if it's just 13. It probably is more.
They're asking.
Yeah,
They're
they're
asking.
for more because
Yeah.
he done did it
So
before.
that's the
I'm
ones
sure
they
that-
don't
Had
You know
to.
what I'm saying? Some people don't want to come forward.
And I'm sure there's more before he even went online. But yeah, because you're embarrassed. You don't want people to know that about you. That's something that's so humiliating. It's humiliating.
That you a predator.
So man, y'all know that Kanye West and Kim Kardashian they settled they divorce, man, and
How
he
much
got to
was it?
give up $200K
a month.
a month for the
Child
4 kids. You know what I'm
200,000.
saying?
You got to give up 200,000.
200,000 a month, and they split everything.
Yep. He's
Everything's
responsible for the.
That's
yeah.
cool. That's cool. He got it.
Is it cool?
He got it.
He's giving her
But-
$200,000 a
but is it
month. She
cool?
doesn't need that.
She
don't need that much.
She
And-
worth
and he's still-
1.8
She don't need that much.
And-
but
Yes,
they
she
going.
is.
and-
Look it
and
up.
you
They
sharing
going by.
responsibilities.
They going by with his net worth.
And 2 of those kids is test tube babies.
Yep.
Let me tell you something funny.
Oh no, that ain't fair. Then.
It's not fair.
Come on,
Go
man.
ahead. What do you have to say?
What's crazy about all of this
You said they
is
test
that
tube babies?
he paid he's paying $200,000, and he has to
those
split
nice
all the medical
All
bills and the school.
bills,
Oh, they owe
everything.
Michael. That's some Michael Jackson shit.
She don't need that money.
She don't
Like,
need
like
that money.
blanket and sheet. Like
She don't
blanket
need all
and
that
sheet
money.
and
I have-
comforter with Michael
Yeah.
Jackson's
Go ahead.
quill.
I have a friend right now can't even get $300 out of for school clothes from her kid's father. Can't get $300 out of him.
Shit.
He probably ain't got it.
He do have it.
But it's a black girl,
He
right?
got it.
She a black girl?
She black.
There you go.
I know a bunch of niggas who do the bare minimum for their kids, and it kills me.
Yeah.
$300 for school clothes. That
ain't
a
shit.
pair of shoes, an
ain't
outfit,
I seen a
old
nigga
kid
that be
underwear.
dripped down, and this
How old
son
that
live with
kid?
me and look crazy.
Oh, that ain't shit.
That ain't nothing.
Yeah, that ain't nothing.
But
And
why
then we
Get a
have
backpack or
What
something.
kind of work he do?
He's a security guard. For celebrities. He's a DJ. His
Oh, he's Jamaican.
see, but the DJ is cash. You can't even count that.
Give her $300 cash from that
From the DJ.
DJ.
And keep the rest.
Just bought a Frenchie.
5,000.
Damn, they be watching the nigga pockets, huh?
Damn, y'all
He just
all-
trying to live and
He got
bounce
a
back.
Frenchie.
We go to
Yeah,
Vegas.
I feel you.
What
On
kind
her
Vegas ain't
birthday,
shit.
on her birthday, on his daughter's birthday, you can't even take her with you.
How old is the daughter?
He
11.
He was doing so. No, he can't
I
take
ain't
his
taking
daughter
her
to
to
Vegas.
Vegas.
She goes to Vegas. He took his other kids. It was a family vacation.
Oh, damn. He took
Come on,
the
you
other-
can't. You
Family
gotta,
vacation.
you
too
gotta
much
lead
in
with that.
It was a family vacation to Vegas.
You gotta lead with that.
It was a family vacation.
That nigga went to Vegas and didn't take his 11-year-old daughter.
took
No,
the
we
other
not
kids.
doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, he took the other kids. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Now we
You gotta
understand.
lead with that.
Yeah.
You gonna leave? You take your other kids and leave your other.
Leave on her birthday.
But yeah, man, Kanye on the 200,000. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
200,000.
You was
That's
right.
That's $2.4 million a
A
year.
year.
Yeah, that's too much.
Right?
Yeah, that's
so
too much.
I'm paying for your mortgage,
Yeah.
right?
Everything.
I'm paying for your mortgage. I'm paying for private school. I'm paying for all the clothes. I'm paying for everything. And then on top of
Half
that,
of the clothes.
I gotta. And then on
Kim
top
don't
of that,
pay mortgage.
she got scammed. She got all of that. So basically, we think people don't pay mortgage.
No.
These niggas don't cash out on their houses.
No, they don't.
No, they
do
don't.
not cash out on their houses. They
Yeah,
don't
they
say
paying- they paying
don't,
mortgage.
They don't
He
say
is
this
paying
house.
her
They don't say
mortgage.
this house is. I
No.
don't give a damn if it's $2 million. They still gonna be like, I'm gonna give them
They paying
100,000
some
down.
mortgage.
Yeah.
They do not pay that whole bill.
But I'm gonna tell
we
you
always
something.
think that because they got the money, but they don't do it.
They don't do
He
that.
has stock in all of her businesses. Mm-hmm. So he gets a percentage of everything, every business that she has.
He bought a couple of them.
Just
Yeah.
like she had for him.
In him, yes.
You know what
so
I'm
that's
saying?
why it's not fair because you guys are both making money off
Hey,
of different
But
endeavors.
this was the craziest shit. They got rid of Kanye
And kept her for
and kept her for Balenciaga.
sure did.
Yeah, but now
Kept her for
she's
Balenciaga.
holding off on Balenciaga, but I think she gonna go back.
She's on the
I
she's
think
on the
she-
cover.
I think she gonna. But
She's
that was
not
before.
holding off the
That was
little
before they
sex-
came out with the sex shit.
sex
You didn't hear
thing,
about
the
that.
child
Yeah, I seen
thing.
that.
Yeah, so she said, I'm holding off and I want to hear their apology. And all of that's telling me is that
She
she's just
ain't
going to wait
stopping.
until the shit die down, and then she going to be right back
She
with it.
over
You know what I'm
sexualizes her
saying?
own kids.
Yep, she do.
So how dare you?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care if y'all say I don't have women's back on this one. Y'all can kiss my ass.
Yeah, we ain't
Fuck
got her
this
back.
shit.
For sure. Because it's just like, you know, Kim Kardashian, she may be Armenian and all that, but she's still white to
White.
society.
She's
you know what I'm
white.
saying? And she's with a black man that they deeming crazy right now.
That
so they
she's
gonna
saying
give
is
her
crazy.
they gonna give her everything that she thinks she deserves. Because you gotta think about it. A friend of mine was telling me, you only get 50,000 for one child.
Yeah.
Right? At that amount of money.
Yeah.
So what better to do than to have four? You know what I'm saying? Now she really ain't got to do nothing. Even though she got scams and she got her shit with Balenciaga, she got all of these other things going on. She getting money for jail reform and all of that. Like people think that shit is free. No, it's somebody out there that's giving money to these causes.
That's why
you know what
they're
I'm saying?
doing it.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
you know
they're
they're not
doing it.
doing this shit for free.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? And every little show she's on, they get paid. We thinking that Keeping Up with the Kardashians is gone. No, another network picked it up.
Yeah.
Not only
You know what
that,
I'm
when
saying?
people live stream it, they get money from that.
Yeah. So
she
you know
gets-
she
she
getting
gets
bread on top
residual.
of bread,
Yeah.
and you know she take it to court, and they like, oh yeah, and Kanye just like, nigga, you know I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? This money ain't made me, and he proved that by going against the fucking machine.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, this
Yeah.
money don't make me. I could lose all of this shit and be cool. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So if anything happens to Kanye, they want to say Kanye crazy. Everybody that they said was crazy, something happened, right? Kanye ain't got no mama, right? Kanye daddy sick. You know what I'm saying?
They're ostracizing his friends from him.
Yeah, so what's going to happen if anything happens to Kanye, where all the money go to?
kids
Kim
and
the
kids.
Man, exactly. So you know what I'm saying? They just setting it up for his failure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to
He
think
set
about.
himself up for his failure.
Did he?
Did he?
Did
Yes,
he?
he did.
I mean, speaking the
Yes, he
truth.
did.
We
Yes,
always
he
say
did.
black people did this, black people did that. When
Yes,
you
he
speaking
did.
the truth, just like when the slaves was like, nigga, we ain't doing this shit no more, and we running away. And other slaves was like, oh, nigga, where we gonna go? You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Where
tired
we
of
gonna
talking
go?
about Kanye.
You know what I'm
set himself
saying?
up. He didn't have to go to Kim. He didn't have to go to the Kardashians.
He didn't. But you know,
He left a black woman to go to her.
You yeah.
Yeah.
No. I wasn't saying he left the black one. I was
Yes,
just
he did.
I was gonna say before because I was thinking like, you know, it's a lot of times that men may look at their home girl and be like, damn, I wanna be with her. Because remember they was just friends. You know what I'm saying? They was just friends.
He didn't open his mouth.
But they was just friends. He didn't
That
open his
closed
mouth.
mouth don't get
He
fed.
But he didn't open his mouth until she got rid of the basketball player. Remember that?
Yep.
The basketball player.
Chris Humphries.
Chris Humphries. When she got rid of him, that's when he opened
No,
his mouth.
They were talking before then. Chris
We
Humphrey.
saying when he opened his mouth. We not saying
She
Yeah,
left
that-
Reggie Bush and married Chris Humphrey, remember?
Chris Humphrey was a publicity stunt.
Well, no, she had left Reggie Bush and then married Chris.
It was a publicity stunt because she was
Lamar
supposed
introduced
to be.
him or something.
No, listen.
Why
it
you
was
think it was
supposed
a?
to be.
Yeah, tell us why.
It was supposed to be a whole publicity thing because she was supposed to do the Vera Wang's wedding dress, a whole collection for Vera Wang.
I heard that too.
She had to pay them back because how long they were together.
They was
They
on
went
like
together
a hot
like
second.
90 days.
Yeah, not
90
even 90
days,
days.
if
Yeah, was
that.
it even
Yeah,
90 days?
yeah, something like that.
Okay,
That
yeah.
was a
Something like
scam.
3 months.
Just to
It was
get
a
that money.
scam for the
Yeah.
money,
My
and
mama
she had
did
to
that.
pay him back.
That was her mama.
That wasn't no real love. She was still
Nah.
talking to Kanye.
You know what?
They was still
the funny
fucking
thing
around.
about what you just said, right? You said she had to pay him back, right?
Yeah.
How much money you think she made after that?
Oh, she made all that money back.
So what I'm saying is, you do a scam these days, right? You get that money, and now you getting money that's gonna be coming in. You don't give a fuck about paying them their money back.
no, I'm just
You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking. I don't give a fuck
You
about.
don't?
I'm not talking about her paying the money
But
back.
I'm
talking
speaking
about,
on the same thing you
Yeah.
speaking on. But what I'm saying is, she did the scam, right? After she made the other money, it's like, okay, I did this scam to get this other money. Now I can pay them back and not even trip.
Yeah,
That's-
don't even worry about it.
So Chris Humphries already said that her and Kanye had something going on while they were
was together. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that wasn't he opened his mouth and they was just friends. They was fucking.
Okay.
Chris Humphrey was a cover up because of Reggie Bush, and I'm sure Reggie Bush stopped fucking with her because she was.
His wife
Kanye.
looked just like her.
That's what these niggas want.
He's married.
Yeah, Reggie Bush been married forever, ever since then.
That's
No,
what
he
they-
hasn't because he got with Tammy
Tammy who?
Roman.
Oh.
He was with Tammy Roman for a while.
Nah, he been with his wife forever. They got 2-3 kids together.
Not forever. Not since he broke up.
Last
think about it.
10 years.
Basketball wise, been on for 12 years.
Hey, you ain't lying.
That shit been on for 12 years. So shit, it could have been in between any of that time. You know what I'm saying?
And they don't. One thing about them shows, they don't do in real time.
No, they don't. They don't. They do them 2 weeks at a time. Like,
It's-
okay, we're gonna do this in this 2 weeks. We're gonna do that in the next 2 weeks. It's 6 months later. That's when you
It's
see
6
it.
months. Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's 6
saying?
months. But still, it was just 6 months late
Yeah,
that
for
we
sure.
were watching it.
Sure.
Man,
So
Been a
yeah,
good
man, it was a good episode, man. We talked about a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
don't be arguing with me in public, you two mother suckers.
You know it's all love. You know it's all love.
Who you talking about?
You nigga!
Tony Touch said, "What you talking about?" That nigga
You
said,
nigga!
Nigga, you called us the Hurt Foundation.
Yes, he did. He called us the Heart Foundation.
And then then he gonna try to slide it in.
Yeah, he did.
Like
Like
I
we
didn't
wasn't
hear
gonna
it.
catch
I
it.
got my earphones
Like we
on.
wasn't
nigga.
gonna catch
I
it.
can hear everything.
First of all, let me tell you this. I love the Heart Foundation. Niggas was cold.
Listen, y'all just listen. No, nigga, you cracked a joke. That's why we
We coming
interrupted
for
you.
it. We coming
You
for
don't
it.
slide a joke in
Hey, think
while
we
you
not gonna
trying
say
to land.
nothing.
You gonna say,
we not
let
gonna
me
say
land.
Let me land.
Let me
Slide.
land. Let me land.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so you landing with jokes?
Yeah.
Look.
for entertainment purposes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well, we gonna jump in there then.
Because we gotta keep
For
y'all
entertainment
entertained
purposes.
while we
Yes,
having
we
it going
do.
on, man.
Look,
we gonna
sure.
get our last shits on, man. It's almost, you know what I'm saying. We wanted to go short tonight, but shit, hey,
Nah, it was
just
long.
flowed,
Anyway.
you know what I'm saying.
I ain't
Nah,
gonna
it was
lie,
good.
man.
It was good.
I miss Monday, and man, you know, I really
we missed
did.
you too. We missed
Yeah,
you
we
too.
did. Yeah, we did.
I missed it, so I want to say, man, that you know things are still crazy and chaotic out here in the world. You know, the holidays are approaching. This is a time to be around family. This is the time to, you know,
Keep your head on a swivel.
man, come on now, and be safe out here. People are running into houses. People are watching people and following them when they go shopping. A lot of crazy things are going on in the world. So just be observant of your surroundings. Love your people, man. Fathers, mothers, let's do better by our kids, man, and trying to get them to understand and prepare them for the world. Because, man, I'm scared for our kids.
Yeah.
I'm scared for them, man, because I don't know what the world is going to look like when it's their time to shine, and what barriers or obstacles are going to be in front of them.
Sure.
Because
Got
it's
Elon Musk making these robots, but we're
Yeah.
gonna talk about that next
that
episode.
man. I was just in San
You know what I'm
Francisco.
saying? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that on the next
Yeah.
episode. You know
But,
what I'm saying?
What's this? I Am Legend and
Yeah,
shit?
it is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming to that.
Yeah.
It's coming to that.
That's
Yeah.
what he's been. That was his whole plan. From
Yeah,
the
in
beginning.
the beginning.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, love your kids, fathers, mothers. Let's be better. Let's take that time that we need with our kids, man, and show them the love that they're missing. Obviously, the things that we were talking about today, you know, a lot of young people, man, we don't know what their situations are, but we can tell there's a lack of love and a lack of empathy, you know, and a lot of selfishness. And, man, we just got to be better with sitting down with our kids and understanding what's going on. Got to be better.
Amen.
So,
Nia, it's on you. What you gonna do? Tell the
just
party's
finna say
over.
that.
Bring the rest of the crew. All right.
so what you going
Better
to
late
do?
than never.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And quick update: the girl was found.
Yeah, I seen
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I had some other stuff.
Was
too.
she catting off?
She was catting off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But somebody told me that she wasn't catting off. You know what I'm saying? She kind of wanted to. Her family is trying to move her out of state, and she don't want to go.
She don't want to go.
She don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference of what's
Yeah.
going on. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I understand.
You know, I'm not there, so I don't really
Yeah.
know. You know
What y'all talking about?
The 15-year-old,
16.
16-year-old that was
was
missing,
missing.
and she was
Oh,
all
they found
over
her?
everybody's feed. She was found alive and well.
Cause she was hiding.
She was hiding. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Which is a blessing. You
It
know what I'm
is.
saying? Because we don't want to find her in the river or nothing
No.
like that. You know?
Oh, yeah, no, it's a beautiful thing.
So yeah, you
She
know,
was just mad, temper tantrum. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
wanna go
what
nowhere.
kids do. That's what kids
16-year-old.
do.
Yeah, nigga, you gonna go where I tell you to go. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
see?
You know
That's
what
where
I'm
your
saying?
monkey ass going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know the whole situation. I'm just happy. I'm just happy as a mother that she found her daughter.
That's right.
Because that's very scary, not knowing where your kids are, and for that long of time, like your mind just goes everywhere. So I'm just happy that she was able to locate her, that she was safe wherever she was. You know, that's the family's
No,
business.
you saying that she was a runaway and made it back home, and they found her.
They
Because most
found her.
runaway,
She
most
ain't at home
runaway.
yet. She ain't at home.
She not
yet.
home.
She just called her mama.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
okay.
just
Yeah,
let her
she
mom
just
know
called
she
her
was
mama
okay.
that- yeah.
Oh, because most runaways don't be found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we
I'm
talked
happy she
about
was
you
found.
know different scenarios last episode about how you know people they get kidnapped and they get raised by pedophiles and you know what I'm saying shit like that be
Have
chained
no
up
idea.
and you know what I'm saying they wake up and it's 16 years later you know what I'm saying
Yeah.
and now they groomed to stay with this motherfucker
Yeah, they don't want to
Yeah.
leave.
My bad, but go ahead.
It's okay. It's okay.
My bad,
And I just want to say, please comb your hair. please comb your hair.
That's for women and men.
For women and men.
Oh,
Women and men, please comb your hair.
oh man.
I ain't cool.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then I love everybody.
Tony Touch.
Oh, I just want, man, it was a beautiful show. I missed it, and I'm just glad I was here today, and just to touch on just all the subjects, and just sit here with my fellas, and you know, and just catch up what I missed on the last couple of episodes.
Right.
And just this is a time for us to get to also just sit here and vent and just be, just see what's like Thanksgiving and seeing what's going on and all that. But I want to piggyback on S's, my brother over there. Fathers, we have to be better fathers. We have to start it from the home. It starts from the home. If we want our kids to be better people and children, it got to come back. It got to start from the home.
You do.
It has to start from the home. And I know now it's different from how we was raised because there's so many different drugs and social media, easy influence. You got parents that ain't ready to be parents.
Man,
It's a
You know
lot.
what I'm saying? So
It's a lot.
it's the difference. And you got grandmothers that they ain't even grandmothers. You know what I mean? So that's another problem right there. There ain't no big mamas out there.
no,
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna go into no law subject. I just want to say, just parents, we just gotta be there for our kids. That's it. Gotta be, no matter what. Kids come first before you. So, and then one more thing, the main thing, is family. Like you said, family, Sean. Love on your family, the ones that are here, because you might not be able to tell. Anything can happen. Anything. Might not be. So tell your family and friends that you love them right now.
Yeah.
And give them their roses right now too. You know what I mean? And I want to give one main. That's another reason why I came on this show, because I wanted to wish my mom a happy birthday.
Happy
birthday, Mom.
You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday.
71.
71.
You know what I'm saying? My
the
mom
big
was,
7-1.
live, breathing. I got to take her gifts and sit down and just speak to her, and
Right.
And I told S, she told me to tell you hello, S. I told you that.
Yes. And I love her to death.
I know you do. That's why she asked about you.
We done,
So I just want happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Mom.
I love you to death.
Love you.
And that's it. And my last closing remarks: the two main blessings is when you wake up and when you go to sleep.
Amen.
Can I say
Amen.
one more thing? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
for sure.
Actually, two more things. I want to say respect people's boundaries.
Yeah.
And then also, my cousin just lost his wife a couple days
okay.
ago.
Sorry to hear
So
that.
I just want to send my condolences to you. They just got married like the beginning of this year. They were so happy. And
I'm
it
so
was just,
sorry.
she went
My
to the
condolences.
dentist.
Uh-huh.
Got put under anesthesia, woke up, couldn't breathe, and had a heart attack. So I just want to say, cousin, I love you. I'm sorry for your loss. Like, she was a beautiful woman. I'm going to miss her cooking. You guys were a beautiful couple. And that's about it.
Amen. I know when I go to the dentist, they always check the blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? To make sure, even when they just giving me a shot. I just went to the dentist Sunday, you know what I'm saying? Or Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I went Sunday and Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? And they always check your blood pressure. That's what got me into going to walk, and I lost 30 pounds by just walking because, nigga, my blood pressure was high. You know what I'm saying? Even I do take like blood pressure medicine, but that wasn't enough.
Don't take it no more.
You know what I'm saying?
You won't work anymore down there.
Yeah,
The stuff will
man.
stop working.
Oh man, God
lost
damn.
30
Stop
pounds?
taking it.
Yeah, I lost 30 pounds, man, just walking.
I thought you turned into a vegan or something.
No, I
You
stopped
living
eating
those
beef.
things.
I stopped eating beef because it holds on to your stomach.
You don't
too
digest
long.
it well.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It stay on your system like a whole week, you know what I'm saying, before you pass it. You know, I want to, speaking of birthdays, this is my favorite cousin in the world, Shanquella. It's your birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
happy
happy
birthday.
Happy
You know what I'm
birthday.
saying?
Shianna? You said Shianna?
Shanquella.
Shay.
Shanquella.
Oh, okay.
She gonna be mad I said Shanquella, but yeah, Shanquella Maria.
Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna say that.
You know what I'm saying?
They
Yeah,
tryna get
love
me
you.
involved.
You feel me? Yeah, I'll be down in the Texarkana in Texas pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? Come check on you, see what's going on. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, this was a good episode, man. We just learned that being a parent, you got to let your kids know, that you're doing the best you can, regardless if you can afford what they want or what you can afford, what you can get. You just got to let your kids know, like, hey, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford this. I can't afford that. You know, you gotta be open to your kids instead of being mean to them. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't live in a day and age in the 80s no more where you could just beat the shit out your kids and then expect them to respect and be scared of you at the same time. We don't want our kids to be scared of us because a lot of times if we look back and our parents beat us, we don't want nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? You always want your kids to be in your life going forward from now on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you treat your kids with respect. You still show them tough love in the times that they need it. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta correct them when they doing wrong, but you gotta do it in a loving way. And I ain't saying be like, oh, you know, you're doing this, it's wrong. No, you gotta be stern and you gotta be respectful at the same time. It's a difference of being just disrespectful to your kids, you know what I'm saying? And no matter what you do, your kids is always gonna take it as, you know, you don't love them and you being disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? But if you know in your heart you doing it the right way, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta do it that way, you know what I'm saying? And hey man, this is episode 49, man. Just cause you got ends don't make them niggas your friends, you know what I'm saying? And always, man, be better today than you was yesterday. You feel me?
For
it's
real.
brought to you by Famously Broke Clothing and New Wave Barbershop. You know what I'm saying? And we out of this motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
You're now tuned in to the number one podcast. I give you New Wave Shop Talk, Shop Talk, Shop Talk. New Wave Shop Talk, New Wave, New Wave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. New Wave, New Wave.
Real talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. I need some of them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.